We keep the network L.I.T.T. There's dudes in that girl Tony. It's them finally came together. Atlanta and New Orleans. Living in today's time. We lit. Air Monday 9 to 11. On the night shift. You don't wanna miss it. Got that dope as guessing we kick it. Stay lit like the night before Christmas. Tony and Duke, best in the business. Watch him get it. Go to YouTube. Search IBNX Radio, the Lit Network. Entertainment guarantee. Have you laughing to ya? Because we lit. That right, we lit. You know we lit. Tony and Duke stay lit. Turn it up, they lit. Start the show, they lit.
All right. This is Duke. That's Doom.
And it's your girl, Tony Dominique.
Bring my volumes up.
We don't need your volume up.
Please.
You bring your volume up. You already loud.
Again, see, now you're playing. That's too much. Make me tired of myself.
What?
Listen, that's like do that.
It's magnificent money making Monday. We in the building. 426 IBNX Radio on Atlanta's next 100, y'all. It was an award show. What was it? The Academy Awards? What award show just happened?
I'm not sure.
I don't watch award shows no more.
I don't either. You know what? I feel like I need to start watching awards just for the sake of it all. I'm gonna start tapping in. But shout out to those who won. You know what I'm saying? All lives, black lives, blue lives, green lives, purple lives. I don't know who won, but whoever won, congratulations. We are proud of you and your accomplishments.
Well, that's how Tony feels. I don't really care.
You don't care about the people that won?
Not at all. Don't care about
You
the awards.
you watch movies all the time. This is like the movies.
I like to watch. Listen, I just want to watch the good movies.
The only thing I don't appreciate in it is that I was listening on the radio earlier on my way to work, and they was calling out some categories, and No Man's Land won some categories that I was like, what? Like, how did they win? Because
No Man's Land, was that the
lady
Nomad movie?
Yeah, that's walking through.
Oh yeah.
Like, how? There ain't no way that was interesting.
Yeah.
There's no way that was Academy Award winning.
That's why I don't be caring. And even when, you know, the whole Halle Berry move and then the Denzel, all that, it's like, man, it's corny. Whatever.
Well, somebody had to win. Somebody, obviously it's entertaining because people keep watching it. People keep checking it out. People keep trying, you know, they be looking for the performances, seeing what's going on. So somebody like it. The people like it. Matter of fact, if you watching the show, let me know in the comments if you like it. And if you listening to the show, let me know in our DMs or under our posts.
I'll say the money like it, not the people.
The money like it.
Mm-hmm. It ain't the people thing, because the people don't even watch it no more. That's why the ratings keep going down.
It ain't your beauty.
What's that?
It's your
The
beauty.
award shows, like, people
yeah,
don't like them. Like, it ain't people,
yeah.
it's the money. It's like, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's promotion, you know what I'm saying? It's
I can
it's
understand
thrown in your
that.
face.
That seems like it make a lot more sense.
But the people don't like it. Like, the people don't even care about it. Because the people always have a problem with who win.
I agree with that.
They always have a problem.
The winners
with who
be
win.
whack. The winners be whack. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so.
I just came in talking about No Man's Land couldn't
Yeah,
win
like,
it.
what the
Clearly it was
Yeah.
born.
There's a lot of movies that be like whack or just not as interesting as other movies. It's like,
But that going to
They
music
be
too,
all
though.
for it.
It's music.
but you know what? We ain't gonna keep
TV
talking about a
shows.
whack movie. How about that Mortal Kombat?
I ain't seen it yet. I still ain't seen it.
See that? Well, we really can't talk to you. Mute your
Yeah,
mic.
It just came out.
Mute your mic.
People need time to watch it.
No, it don't. It's a hot item. We gotta talk about.
Hey, it's been an eventful weekend. I was outside this weekend.
Listen,
man.
well, he was
outside?
outside. He
I
was
was
outside.
outside.
Catch him outside.
Do you got allergies?
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
Oh, what? You ain't been here long. You ain't been here long yet.
My voice, you see how my voice kind of
You
deep.
catch allergies?
Yes, I never had allergies or sinuses or any of that till I moved here.
I've been here and I ain't got no allergies.
I had that when it was bad pollen. I did have it then.
So you got allergies then?
Right.
No, but I had it then. I ain't have it till then.
Because you're
But so-
catching allergies.
Yeah,
So you-
but like this right here, my voice
Like,
right
listen,
now is club
listen.
voice. You know how after the club you be
Oh,
turned?
yeah, it's just one of them.
Yeah,
You be
one of
drained.
them,
Yeah.
I ain't had to sleep
Yeah.
yet,
But look,
you
check
know.
this out. Allergies is like the reverse of asthma. Like asthma, you grow out of. Allergies, you grow into.
That's lame.
Well,
as
I
hell.
hope I don't. I have never had allergies
I feel like the government
anytime
killed
in my
me.
life, and I hope at the age that I am now, I don't get it later on in life. That's
Right.
horrible. I don't want it. It can stay where it's at.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to go ahead and kick the show off, play our first song, and that's going to be Wraith by JD the Janitor.
We lit.
Next 100.
New music.
Right now.
If I sell my, can I rate? Yeah. Can I? If I sell my soul, what you got for me? What you got for me? Yeah. Yeah. If I sell my soul, can I get a rate? Say you selling pussy, baby, what's the rate? Fuck me on first night, cause that's the only date. Real nigga till I go, that's the only way. If I sell my soul, can I get a rate? Say you selling pussy, baby, what's the rate? Fuck me on first night, cause that's the only date. Real nigga till I go, that's the only way. Real nigga, fuck that heel figure, devil ram Prada. You don't drink and drive, fuck that shit. Pop another bottle, we gon' make them laws come. I'ma make them bras come. Yeah, he got some money, but he pussy, you ain't sold none. I been real, baby, ain't a thing about me if it. And don't ask me 20 questions, I ain't Nate Dogg or 50. Hoes got me fucked up if they think I'm a plug. If I up a single dollar, you gon' suck and fuck. Yeah, if I sell my soul, can I get a rate? Say you selling pussy, baby, what's the rate? Fuck me on first night, cause that's the only date. Real nigga till I go, that's the only way. If I sell my soul, can I get a rate? Say you selling pussy, baby, what's the rate? Fuck me on first night, cause that's the only date. Real nigga till I go, that's the only way. If I sell my soul, what you got for me? I'm a businessman, I can't make a move for free. I've been broke since 1990, so it's urgency. All this stressing and depression really hurting me. I might get a nigga scratched off for talking down. Gangsta ass nickel bag nigga, red on pounds. You don't even know, you just really out here capping. Always got my name in your mouth. What a fucking faggot. I'ma get a nigga whack for that broke shit. 2200, get your grandmammy dough kicked. I'm getting into real estate, about to start buying pussy. I do what I want. Time is precious, so I'm living crooked. If I sell my soul, can I get a rate? Say you selling pussy, baby, what's the rate? Fuck me on first night, cause that's the only date. Real nigga till I go, that's the only way. If I sell my soul, can I get a rate? Say you selling pussy, baby, what's the rate? Fuck me on first night, cause that's the only date. Real nigga till I go, that's the only way. If I sell my soul, can I get a raise? Can I get a raise? Yeah, real nigga, fuck that heel figure, devil ram Prada. Real nigga, fuck that heel figure, devil ram Prada. What you got for me? Yeah, what you got for me? Yeah, I can't make a move for free. Yeah.
Next 100. Stand up. Get it pop right now. Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B.
Number one station for hip hop and R&B.
You know what the deal is.
ATL's Next 100.
If there's something hot to talk about, whatever it is, you know that we gon' put it out here on Tony's Hot Tea Topics. Tony's Hot Tea Topics tonight.
All right, lovers and losers, we are back with another Monday rundown of what's going on in the streets. First, we got to give love to our black people out there doing black great things, black excellence. Shout out to Gunna and Young Thug. They bailed out 30 inmates in Fulton County that had minor charges. They said they just woke up and they just wanted to help some people, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. I'm sure they families and happy, you know what I'm saying? Because so many of our people out here getting put in jail simply because they don't got no bail and they ain't got no lawyer, on petty, small, little stuff.
I think it was like to promote the album too. But it was a dope.
Don't be a hater. Don't.
No, I mean I'm gonna roll with it.
Promote the
I'm
album.
gonna roll with just the dope move. Period. I mean, even if it was, you know what I'm saying, it's cool. But you know, like if it is, you know, it's like, hey, it's a two-edged sword. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean,
it's cool.
I don't.
Make a difference and promote at the same time. There's no wrong with that.
That's fine, but let's focus on the promote part. Like I feel like the reason I say it's slight hate because like nobody had to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like why can't we just focus on like the good thing? Hey,
but
they did
if that's the
something
reality though, then it's cool to know that. But it's also cool to appreciate the benefits.
Right.
So it's
but
cool to know that.
I'm saying like for the moment here, I'm celebrating them for that specific entity.
I got you. I understand.
So to throw in something sidebar. It's like, okay.
I mean, I get what you're
we
saying.
feel it, all right. If they want to know more, they can go find out what it was for. But for this particular moment, we just shouting them out for the good dude.
You want to be,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
she want to be celebratory.
Yeah,
hey, black folk.
But like, all I'm saying is they
black
could have
folk.
did this in December too. You feel what I'm saying? They did it the week that Deluxe came out.
That's fine.
First
black
album
folk.
came out last week, so
that's fine. Black folk.
Good move.
I understand. Say your piece, black folk.
Just know, like, why, like, you know.
I feel you, black folk. I understand.
Like, don't get it.
It's getting spicy in here.
I understand, black folk. Black folks always be like, yeah, you did right, but remember that one time in band camp? Like, dang. I mean,
not just
never been in
respect
band
what people
camp.
do right for, like, you know.
Never.
You know, just right. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But who to say just because?
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Right, but since you don't know,
should you not promote when you do right, or should you just keep your doing and your you know
like,
your
you can only do right when you ain't doing nothing else.
humanitarian spirit should never be promoted?
What I'm saying is you shouldn't wait until you have something to promote. Or it's a holiday.
I'm saying, but who said the time and just didn't?
What if I'm saying, like, what if?
I'm asking.
I'm saying
because that timing is not coincidental.
But do you know for sure, like 100% fact? You know.
I mean, I know for sure that the bread that they probably spent to get those inmates out, they had that bread back in December when this album wasn't out.
So it's a time limit on when they can spend their bread.
Or they could have did this a month from now.
So can I not be strategic on how I spend my money?
I never said
that
was a problem.
With my money?
I never said that was a problem.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like you saying it's a problem. It just sounds like you saying they should move in the way that you probably would move if you had that type of money.
No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is I understand the good deed, but like the good deed hits harder when you don't have anything to promote behind your good deed.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? So like if I go buy a whole bunch of homeless kids something, but I got a movie coming out this Friday, you feel what I'm saying? It's like
okay, now I got the money to do it because I got a movie coming out next Friday.
But I'm saying if I go do that and I don't have nothing to promote,
well, guess what? I don't have nothing to promote, so I don't have nothing to
I think it's the exact opposite though. Like I think it hits hard when you have something to promote because it allows more money to be driven to you. When people see that, they lead with their heart. I'm going to check that movie out. I'm about to buy that album.
They can do anything with that money.
This is what I'm saying.
So
what's the difference
now you're able to look at it. When you have more money, now you're able to do a little bit more or a lot more. So now I could double this up and probably do it to a certain rate or to a certain degree.
Maybe back in December I can only do 5.
You see what I'm saying?
Now I got an album coming out. I could do 30.
When you got more money, you're able to do more. Now, let's not get beside the point of how somebody else should spend their bread. That's just almost like saying they got enough money. Like, how you gonna tell somebody what enough is?
You had some money in December.
Right.
You could have gave me something.
This how I put it to it, right? You know how Lil Nas X went to twerking on the devil to promote, to have a shock value? It's like the opposite end of that. It's like good publicity is publicity. Bad publicity is publicity. They just went on the good side. It's a marketing ploy. You see what I'm saying?
So you just pointing out the fact that it is marketing.
Yeah, like so that budget.
But does that matter?
No, it don't. I'm not saying that.
So let me ask you this.
Wait.
Look, hold on. Before you, I want to say this. Say if I got in the movie, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm just this jolly comedian guy, and they pair me up with a little kid, mm-hmm. and I start going on a reading thing all around schools for kids to promote the movie.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to promote the movie, but at the same time, guess what you're doing?
What?
Promoting that movie, bro.
Right.
So it's like
exactly. Because on the average, when do I have the time to go and read to that amount of kids or do that amount of whatever?
All right, so
you may think that somebody should or shouldn't, but realistically, the average person like you, me, we could go read to kids much far easier than those people.
Let me tell you why this matters. Because the album that they're promoting, the stuff that's on the album is actively promoting things that'll get you locked up. You see what I'm saying? So if you go bond people out of jail for
okay,
misdemeanors,
pause, abort mission. That's fine.
Yeah,
Moving
like,
on.
You know.
The next thing, I'm gonna just agree to disagree because we just go this all day. But anyway, moving along, Jacquez is out here doing weddings, y'all. He did a pop-up on a young lady as he surprised her a North Carolina bride singing at her wedding. Her now husband booked Jacquez and he pulled up. You know what I'm saying? He out here singing. So if y'all want Jacquez, he is available. Y'all go ahead and hit his booking agent and he may pop up at your wedding.
Who is Jacquez?
Oh, I'm saying his name.
Is it Jacquez?
Jacquez. Oh, I do call him Jacquez, don't I?
Wait, I was like, who's this
I don't know.
guy?
I call him that all the time.
like,
I never call him his right
like,
name.
I'm trying to figure like, damn, is this a nigga I missed? Like, am I that far gone from
never ever call him his
current
right
hip hop
name.
and R&B?
I don't know.
I don't know Jacquez.
I never call him his right name ever.
His name is Jacquez.
I don't never say that, but thank you.
I'm just saying, and I'm not even a fan like that, but I know his name.
I never ever say it right ever.
I really felt some type of way.
You did.
No,
like that.
No, not about that. I'm about to get into segueing into when he said that he was the king of R&B. So that's what really made me.
That was like a joke, bro.
Yeah, I mean I get it, but when he said it and it went, it was like I got caught up in like, what, you crazy?
I thought y'all was gonna say something.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's crazy, but I mean he cool though. He makes some pretty cool music, some fly music.
I think for him to be a parody, he do a lot of cover songs and all that good stuff. So whatever makes you famous, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I mean, come on.
Who are me to judge?
He called himself that too, so.
Self-proclaimed. You could be self-proclaimed anything you want to be.
For real. It's almost like when somebody get himself a nickname. It's like, man, come on. Mm-hmm. Like a nickname got to be almost given to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on, man. You can't just, come on. People in the streets, y'all talk to me. Can you give yourself a nickname or are you supposed to be given a nickname?
Y'all talk to me. You can give yourself a nickname.
Nah.
Speaking of...
So you gave yourself a nickname?
No. Well, yeah.
You have?
I
What's your nickname to yourself?
I gave myself Tonique. Like, I called myself Tonique.
Okay. But that's just... Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool.
It's not my name.
I got you. Tonique.
Makes it explain.
Okay. So you gave yourself... Clearly, he gave himself...
MoneyMane Stroke.
So where you get your names from, bro? You got several names.
We on the radio, dude. I'm not at liberty to say
he got it from the one he's stroking.
From the streets.
It's not a MoneyMane Stroke interview.
I'm saying, okay. The streets gave him his nickname, but I don't know the whole stroke part. That's sketchy, right?
The ladies added that on.
Oh, that's the ladies. That's for the ladies. MoneyMane is for the fellas, and stroke is for the ladies.
I ain't nothing for the fellas. I ain't got nothing for the fellas.
So you ain't get money with your fellas?
No, I get money. I get money.
He get money by himself. He's a money man.
Solo game, bro. That's like what I.
So there's you and a bunch of ladies. So you kind of slick pimping too. Y'all be in a hotel.
Me and a bunch of female associates because I respect women. You know what I'm saying? Like women are hustlers,
oh, look at him.
So it's
look
like
at him.
Look at him. I could dig it.
All right, next on the list, Kanye West back in the news, back up on the scene with the gangster lean. No, I'm just joking. But his 2008 Nike Air Yeezy, I said that all wrong. His 2008.
Somebody need a nap. Somebody ready to go night night.
I need a whole nap.
So for real, somebody ready to go night night around this bitch.
Like the end of the bread.
His 2008 Nike Yeezys Air is the highest, most expensive shoe in history sold. It sold in a private auction for $1.8 million. So that is the highest sneaker ever sold.
I like those.
You still said it wrong. We gonna let you live.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
I mean,
it's the Nike Air Yeezys.
Whatever.
Nike Yeezy Air.
Air Yeezy.
Yeah. When I heard you say, I don't even have any. But when I heard you say it, I was like, clearly that's not it. But
you know.
And then he
I'm
was like,
already
he
living.
caught
I'm
it.
alive.
I'm like, oh well, he was right. He's pretty much right about that.
I'm alive. Either way, it don't matter because I ain't got none, and they still 1.8 million, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay?
What's the most you've ever paid for footwear?
Like sneakers or just
footwear?
Footwear.
Period.
Shoes in general.
Think about them.
Like for me or like for any?
Well, for you.
Oh, for me specifically, Probably like 120.
Oh, wow. Oh,
The most
wow.
I paid. The most I paid was like $225.
Yeah. Don't even. I got on Yeezy foams right now. I only paid $100 for these, but like, man, I done spent some money on some shoes. Like, I used to get shoes early and all types of stuff in high school. So yeah, like, I done spent $300 just, you know what I'm saying, for people to
I mean,
keep
the
my
most
shoes
I've
behind
ever
us, you
spent
know what I'm
on
saying?
shoes, period, like for my kids, is like $180.
Nah.
But that's it. That's it. I haven't yet grown up to make that 200 and over mark. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, these retail at over 200. You see what I'm saying? Retail
I ain't
like
there yet.
250. They like 285.
I ain't
Yeah,
there.
I think for me, I just don't care enough. Like, I mean, I've always had the money to buy shoes. I just don't care enough. Like, I ain't bonded by it. Like, something like, bro, I got it. I don't feel it. Like, and I've tried to. I just don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I go get some shoes that look real nice.
I don't feel like I gotta have it, but it's like something that like a certain pair of shoes will do to a fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got on red and black, it's something that a classic silhouette of Jordans will make that fit. You know what I'm saying? It just set that fit off a little harder. Like what you got on, if you got the military blue foes on, it just, you know what I'm saying, set it off just a little harder, bro. Like,
I could dig it.
it's just, you know, personal aesthetic type of thing for me. You know.
I could dig it.
All
Check them out.
right.
We got fashion guru Sterling in this motherfucker.
Okay. MoneyMane stroke fashion.
Sterling.
Say I'm still broke.
Speaking of blue, since you got on blue today, Blueface is in the news. It's Blueface, baby, and he is in the news because he got his Blue Girls Club. He went live on his social media platform, and the people was looking, because you know when you go live, the people be looking. They be trying to check out what you got going on, and they noticed that he has a group of women in his home sleeping on bunk beds, and they were actually in the act of getting tattoos at the time where he was going live, and they was concerned. They was like, "What you doing over there, Blueface, with all them women in the house?" You know what I'm saying? Is it an R. Kelly thing? Like, what's going on? But Blueface came out. He said, "Yo, that's not even what I'm doing over here. One, I'm over here. I bring the women in. I own 2 houses. They stay in the houses. He does not stay in the house, so he says. And he said he is taking care of all their needs at this time while they are allowed or taking the time to build their personal businesses. And if you want to see the Blue Girls Club, it is on OnlyFans. And it's real similar to the Bad Girls Club."
Yeah, that's how he a top earner. Y'all ain't ever heard of that? This been going on since like months, like.
Well, yeah,
October.
it's been going on a while, but the people, you know, it's been pretty much on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
When he went live, that opened it up to some people that didn't realize it was on OnlyFans. So the people like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on over there? So
He wild.
Yeah.
Y'all, you seen it?
Yeah, no, I haven't. But
Well,
I mean,
baby.
OnlyFans is off the chain though.
No, it ain't that type. It's like basically he just have girls.
it's like a Bad Girls Club.
He just have girls in the house and they just be fighting, bro.
Because when you put a
Like
bunch
they
of,
just be fighting. You feel
when
me?
you put a bunch of specific girls in the house together,
I'll
there's a
show-
lot of moods
I'll
and
show you
attitudes.
some YouTube clips on the break. You gonna be like, bro, what the hell? Real talk.
Yeah.
And last but not least, on my good Tony Hot Tea topic, we cannot end this show without saying rest in peace, Shot G.
Moment of silence.
And we can't say it too long because this is radio. But rest in peace to his family, friends, loved ones, everybody. You know, we're losing some great ones. And right at the end, you know, with DMX just having his funeral, it took several hours for his whole funeral to just go through. From they put him on the monster truck, riding through his last ride through with his Rough Rider crew, and all the songs and speeches and all the people who came out to show support and love. I know the people was concerned about Faith Evans, though. They said she was looking a little rough. They said she must have clearly got high and just jumped right on the scene. They said she sounded terrible. She looked terrible. So somebody shouted out. They said, "Hey, if y'all know Faith, if you got her number, please go check on her because we losing some great ones." So I don't know. But maybe she was just emotional. DMX meant a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah, people
Yeah, he did.
judgmental nowadays. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
People
I don't know.
don't-
Exodus, he was just a presence. He was just an energy. Outside of Tupac, Like X really helped me navigate through understanding how shit was supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I know hip hop is so influential. You know what I mean? Because I know when I'm 12, 13, I'm hearing a Tupac and how he talking. And I'm hearing a DMX and how he talking. I realize I can't never let a nigga play with me. Period. Because my favorite rappers just ain't what they saying. So if your favorite rapper is saying anything that you believe in, it could be influential. My rappers wasn't saying, you know, like Scarface and all, you know what I'm saying? Like my favorite rappers was like, you know. So this music that we got today, like you were saying earlier, touching on, it's putting people in real predicaments. People losing their life, they're going to jail. So I understand what you're saying with the whole, you know, ploy stuff. But at the end of the day, business is business. And if I'm in the entertainment business and I'm in business making money, whatever I do is a move. I was telling somebody earlier, they said, man, you should have came out to this, you lady, y'all should have came out to this little event my friend had at her house, a little private event. And I was like, yeah, but my Sundays, I like to relax. And I'm about to start piping up for Sundays anyway. She was like, yeah, but you know, this business is, you know, sometimes you got to make that move. I was like, and you're right. Because the best excuse is not to go, even when you know you're tired or whatever the case is, but you got to make it happen. My rebuttal to her was, it's a business move. That's going to make me want to go even more. If it's just leisure, it's easier to say no. But when it's a business move and I take it like a strategic move I'm about to do, in some kind of way I'm more engaged in it. Even if I don't get a monetary kickback on it, you know, but I know I can advance with this because I'm going and tackling it in a business move. So I understand why they do it that way. Because they're business people. You're talking from the sincere, wholehearted, just do good deeds. But that's just the, you know, like for instance, people come to me for a haircut, I give them more than that. That's why it's beyond the cut, because you come for an experience. Mm-hmm. I can't lack on what you come for, but when I give you everything else, you're gonna be like, damn, I gotta come back here to this establishment, to among these guys, you know what I'm saying? So it's a business move. I could just cut your hair and give you the haircut. But you feel more invited and more comfortable, and then you start telling people. And that's what we're doing now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and there's ways you can like intertwine business and personal, like business and leisure, to make it work for you. Like back to what the Young Thug and him letting the people out of jail, like Drake basically kind of did the same thing with God's Plan. Like he took his whole video budget, went down to the city and gave the whole budget away. You feel me? Bought people stuff.
Yeah, that's dope moves.
But he recorded it, made a video out of it. But
that's dope moves.
It's dope. You feel me? Like, and
that's dope.
And, like you can't knock it, but you know it's just the process, and it's ways to get what you believe in and still get business done at the same time.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Married to.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Speaking of business, hopefully I can get all of this out without someone interjecting and then they pick up on the back end. But we'll see. Stay tuned. Let's see how this work out. So speaking of business, Duke got some stuff for y'all coming out, y'all. Tuesday, as y'all know, every Tuesday he is at Miami Lounge. And this Tuesday is a Jokes and Jams and a little twerk contest out here for y'all. So if y'all want to pull up 9 p.m. tomorrow, pull up, bring your twerk booty. Don't bring the other one. Bring the one, the good twerk booty.
Yeah.
And come out.
All the chicks, listen.
See,
all
there
the
was
women
no way.
There
There was no way
the
that I
fake butts. Bring them out too.
There was no way I could get through it all without an interjection. I tried. Y'all.
I could have used the mic.
No.
I tried.
There's no need. You need that organic flavor.
I tried. But anyway, y'all, yeah, pull up. Make sure y'all have a good time. Turn up on a Tuesday. Have a drink. They are 420 friendly. Just have a good time. Monday is stressful, so you know what I'm saying. Release on a Tuesday. Also Friday, we got a double hitter. He is on April 30th. This Friday, he will be at All Black Kickback and Comedy. That is at Legacy Center at 8 p.m. And then if you just, don't really feel like getting up and you need a minute, or you one of them slow dress people, it take you a minute to really get yourself together, y'all can catch him at the West End Comedy Show at 848 TL at 10 p.m. Make sure y'all pull up to one or the other or both. You know what I'm saying? It's never too much money. And last but not least, if y'all like to travel, y'all in the tennis, this that season where we like to be out, like MoneyMane said, he was outside. So if y'all want to be
Sometimes
outside,
you gotta be outside.
y'all can hit him up in Chattanooga. If you got family, friends, cousins, aunties, whoever, your co-workers in Chattanooga, y'all are welcome to go to Chattanooga. He will be at the Chattanooga Cigar Club at 8:30 with the Funny Business comedy show. So, you know, if y'all want to catch all that, if I said it too fast, if you need a minute, if you got to think about it, process it, you can check it out at DukeDazZooms.com.
On the road again.
Just like being on the road again
I see you, Duke, man.
with me and my friend. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
with that being
So
said-
Tuesday, 2 doubleheaders on a Friday, and we on the road to Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Hey, I'm gonna get you
Sunday.
some steel toes. You a working man.
Well, I am. I grew up around those type of
You a
individuals.
working man.
You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
Get you some lotion.
And you know what's crazy?
Your knuckles don't get
Look,
white. You know.
look, you know what's crazy though?
What else?
I'm doing comedy, but I'm going to work on the AM shift. This the PM shift. The comedy's the PM shift.
Oh yeah, you double headed.
So I'm going to
You
work
working
in the
a
shop.
double shift.
Yeah. Shout out to Legacy Cuts, you know what I'm saying, out there in Snellville, you know what I mean? So that I'm there damn near every day, you know. But yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? God is good. I definitely can't complain.
I just want to say, I love how you say sentences without saying sentences. Like, I'm just doing a, you know, yeah.
That's some New
Like,
Orleans
what is
thing.
yeah?
Hey, that's some down south thing.
Like,
you gotta-
you know, I'm just trying to do what I got to do, you know.
you felt it.
Yeah.
You understood.
Yeah,
like-
it's about a feeling.
Yeah, that
I'm
meaning
saying?
got it crossed. You knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like when you
See,
say you
like
heard
I
me.
just did.
Oh, you feel
Yeah.
me.
You feel me? Yeah.
You got hit with that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
New Orleans people say humbra too, like
Yeah,
humbra.
bro.
Uh,
My daddy said that a lot. Like, for real.
Like what that mean, bro? Like, did you
Humbra.
agree?
Yeah.
Did you disagree?
is that a yes?
like, did
is
you
that
not
a no?
hear me, bro? Like what? Like
It's like really like a for real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. Like, for real, bro.
Like, oh wow.
My dad, he say some shit, he be like, bruh. Huh? And I
That'll
get some
make
of
me
that.
think you saying, huh, like you ain't hear me.
Yeah, but that's definitely not what they saying.
But like, even when I'm doing comedy, I'll be seeing some shit come out of me. Like when I be like saying some shit, I'll be like, huh? And I be, you know, like it's like a certain, you know what I mean? Some of the shit, man, I can't even really write. I gotta let it move through my spirit. And then I capture it and I'll be like, wow, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But, you know, shout out to all the comedians, man. Miami Lounge, you know what I'm saying? We've been rocking out there for a little bit over a month, so definitely come and catch me tomorrow. Have a great time. Tony's always in the building. You know, she's very influential. She got a lot. She bring the baddies out. You know what I'm saying?
She
I
does,
mean,
huh?
listen, now, the baddies probably got a couple kids. But they hold it in there. They go up Stone Mountain. They got their gym membership. Okay? But she bring the baddies out. Like, you might, one or two of the baddies might be an early grandmother,
What?
but the baby is under 2 years old.
An early grandmother?
I'm just saying, like, you know, when you get over this age, when you start partying with us, we don't got a lot of young jits. You know what I'm saying? We got like,
I know a lot of young people, but they just not.
they don't want to party with you.
They do want to party with me, but not there.
They don't want to
That's
party
not
with
their
you.
scene.
You want me to tell you why? Probably
They don't wanna
everybody there is like relationship ready type thing. Probably.
Yeah, they don't want to party with you. That's just the
That's-
honest truth.
That's not true. They don't want to party with you.
No.
They don't want to party with you.
Dude,
All
you
my
seem
people-
like he'll be a
all
fun
my
party.
people
You seem
love
like
to
you'll be in a
party with
party
me.
Like this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All my people
Listen.
love
With
to
the
party
drink,
with
you know, with
me.
the thumb out, like, yeah.
Yo, listen, no bullshit. Like, for real, like, party, I can party, right? Not saying she can't party. What I'm saying is, if the young kids want to party with middle-aged women, no.
Not Tony. Tony, you don't even dance in the clubs or parties and
Right. So therefore, I
that's
know
not- yeah,
you ain't
not
even
wrong,
like
yeah.
you. Ain't, but now the chicks ain't dancing now. So you know what I'm saying. You know, unless they twerking and all that type of shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, I don't think you hanging out with twerk. You got a twerk crew. If you got a twerk crew, you need to bring them out tomorrow because we got cash prize, $100 cash prize, and tips for twerking. And guess what we gonna do? We gonna put your what we gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Put your on the screen.
Oh.
Cash app ready. Hit the jingles. We're gonna listen. We're gonna hook up your phone to the surround sound so you can hear the jingles while you twerking. Cling, 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 cling.
Oh, I don't know if that was like really attractive, dude. You said clink clink, like that's like what the jingle is, bro. Like,
That's
What
the
is-
jingles.
what is that?
That's the coins falling.
okay.
Damn, where y'all going with y'all weird?
I didn't know where you was going.
Y'all just made it fucking weird.
You're elderly. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all just made it weird,
that's
right?
that's the young people.
Y'all just changed the whole climate in the room.
No, that's the young people trying to understand the old people language.
Who hit the thermostat?
I'm short, bro, but that went over my head.
I know, man. Yeah, never dunk.
I tried to reach for it, you know.
Well, our guest is here, so we can go ahead and play this next song. It is called "Chillin'" by Anthony Kennedy, and we gonna go and get our guest.
We lit.
Next 100.
Runs the new joints first.
Chillin', yeah. I just be chillin', nigga. He just be chillin', nigga. She just be chillin', nigga. We just be chillin', nigga. Like, hey, yeah, chillin', yeah. I just be chillin', nigga. He just be chillin', nigga. She just be chillin', nigga. We just be chillin', nigga. Yeah, good vibes, chillin' inside. Any place a young nigga slide. No, I gotta keep the good vibes. 100 nigga. I'm just coolin'. And if you with that fuck shit, my nigga, just keep it moving. Don't make a nigga go left. A y'all nigga toss up. Not the type to come straight, bro. Shit, they lookin' something like a rough. And if you're a lame individual, I'd rather chill with myself. And that's the type of shit you'll do when you gain knowledge yourself. 100 nigga. Yeah, chillin', yeah. I just be chillin', nigga. He just be chillin', nigga. She just be chillin', nigga. We just be chillin', nigga. Like, hey, yeah, chillin', yeah. I just be chillin', nigga. He just be chillin', nigga. She just be chillin', nigga. We just be chillin', nigga. Back in the building like who? As you know, super cool. Turn it up on the track, then ride the beat like nigga do. Pause in the mall, got a ball. All D whole life from wall to wall. Pull up on to get a number 9 by the presser in the bit, no stalling. Rose now she calling cause she see the kid be balling. Then she asked me for the addy. Next thing got new panties falling. Then a little bit after that I had her in the building sprawling. She asked me where she was and me, I hit her with my darling. 100 nigga. Yeah. Chillin', yeah. I just be chillin', nigga. He just be chillin', nigga. She just be chillin', nigga. We just be chillin', nigga. Like, hey, yeah. Chillin', yeah. I just be chillin', nigga. He just be chillin', nigga. She just be chillin', nigga. We just be chillin', nigga. Kept me chillin' like a villain in here scheming up the millions. Pull up with the baddest bitch, so you know she gotta be civilian. She come through and throw it back like them shots of that jack that I drink while smoking blacks. And you know I keep a pack, cause depending how I'm feeling, I might smoke them back to back. Shout out to my niggas chillin' who be blowing on that pack. Shout out to my niggas chillin' that's turned up off that dabber nigga. Really on the come up, music spreading across the mile. That 100 nigga. Yeah, chillin', yeah. I just be chillin', nigga. He just be chillin', nigga. She just be chillin', nigga. We just be chillin', nigga. Like, hey, yeah, chillin', yeah. I just be chillin', nigga. He just be chillin', nigga. She just be chillin', nigga. We just be chillin', nigga. 100.
Check it out. ATL's next 100. Jumping next 100.
And
we're back.
Are back to life, back to reality. No, I'm joking, y'all. We are back, and as promised, we got our guest in the building. He's got his own podcast, doing things, and I gotta say it right, in Maryland. Making big moves, doing great, wonderful things. We got Zabril in the house.
How y'all doing?
That's a pretty cool name, man. It's Zabril.
Yeah.
I know another guy, he comes to the shop. He has a clothing line. His name's Zabril.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Zabril, first of all, tell us about your podcast. It is called Locked In? It's not The Locked In, it's just Locked In, right?
Locked In the podcast. So basically, I started it back in July 2020. And really just starting it, I never really even know how to do a podcast, but just trying to figure things out. And I just really did my research on how to do a podcast. But basically, I interview people who's either an entrepreneur, if you got a business, if you're an artist or athlete. I just interview on your certain career, you know what I mean? Because I do want to have my own talk show one day. So I just be interviewing them on what they do, really.
Daytime or night? Nighttime talk show.
Really in the afternoon.
Afternoon, like at 3 or 4 o'clock spot?
3 or 4 o'clock. Because I drop my episodes every Sunday.
Okay.
Around at the same time at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, a little midday.
Yeah.
So
the housewives, after they done cleaned up the house,
he trying to take
home.
Steve Harvey, now Kelly Clarkson's spot. You know what I'm saying? Do you watch a lot of daytime television or talk shows?
Yeah, I watch $1 Million Worth of Game. That's the biggest one I watch. I learn from them.
Yeah.
Just because they keep it so real. I also watch The Breakfast Club.
They podcast is good.
Yeah. I watch The Breakfast Club like with Charlamagne, DJ Envy, Angelique.
Yeah.
And I also just watch Jimmy Kimmel. Like I watch all types of talk shows, just learn
how to interview and all things like that.
Type of stuff,
yeah. One of my favorites is Howard Stern.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I didn't hear about that.
Check out Howard Stern. Like Howard Stern got about 40 years of radio.
Okay.
But he's a shock jock. You know what shock jocks are? People that do.
Is that like a DJ?
He's kind of like a DJ guy, but he's really like that person that gets up there and he gonna say some wild shit. He gonna do some his show is very entertaining. Like he'll have the craziest thing you wouldn't even think about on his show. And but his commentation on it is always insightful. You know what I'm saying? When he doesn't lose himself, but he always brings an entertainment value to it. What made you get into podcasting, and what were you doing leading up to podcasting?
So really, when I first started the podcast, I was just going to interview just athletes because I played college ball myself.
Okay, what'd you play?
I played basketball.
Okay.
So you're trying to be a sportscaster at first?
Yeah. But I was like, I can't be biased and just do athletes because, it's a lot going on in the world. It's more than just athletes out here.
Right.
So really the main reason I'm doing a podcast is because I always see myself in front of the camera and things like that. So I always felt like I could do a talk show or just, talk about certain topics in the world or just interviewing people. Like, either whether I'm giving advice to people or just, shine a light on them. So I was like, that's my main goal. I'm into broadcasting and things like that. So.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. And you speak well. You know what I'm saying? Real clear. I'm gonna throw you a curveball if it's a curveball. I saw this on Facebook. What is something that you could talk about for 20 to 30 minutes that is not job related or anything related about like your job or profession?
Sports.
Yeah,
I can talk about sports all day. Non-stop.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, you be hanging out in the barbershop. I see you got the cool fade on the side. They're taking care of you up there.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Cool fade.
What about you, Tony? Is there anything you could talk about that's not job related for about 30 minutes straight?
That's not job related.
Or career related? No?
I could probably talk about kids.
Okay, that's cool. So you can talk about kids for 30 minutes straight?
Yeah. I could probably talk about children. Okay. The whole raising, not raising, the different parenting styles. I could probably talk about that.
That's solid. That's solid. What about you, bro?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
You said not job related?
Yeah. Not career or job related.
Probably music.
Music?
I already took sports.
So
you can
music.
say sports too.
Yeah. Now I feel you on that music because my music is supposed to what I said. I post that on Marlon Ballard.
I feel like you could talk about music, sports, food.
I actually said pit bulls and horses,
animals,
food, music, sports. Even it's crazy. Even I don't watch it anymore. Wrestling. But that's wrestling from the old
school
70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Once you get past 98, I'm fully aware of it, but the shit just became super corny. I'm just like, I can't do it. The Rock and Stone Cold was the last great champions for me.
I'm gonna look like a real geek if I say mine, bro.
What is it? What is it? Say it.
Computer science?
Hell no.
What?
Religion and politics, bro.
Okay.
I can see that.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I can see it. I can see it. What about you, my man?
It's music.
Music?
Sure, music.
Okay.
I feel like I can't say
But that's
music.
job related because don't you do music?
And I was finna say that. Y'all.
Yeah, you can't say music then.
But look, but I'm gonna say that, dude. Y'all kind of cheating because it's y'all job to talk, bro. And y'all can talk about any topic. So, you feel me? Like, how you...
That's true.
Come on. You feel me? Y'all.
Yeah, we got a little leverage.
It's a hater.
What
in
about
the
you?
I don't hate.
Them bitches. That was, I see his spirit. I see his spirit. I see where you going. When he came in on there, I'm about to rob you niggas. Like, y'all cool. I'm gonna put this down.
Say what Mr.
Nigga gave me a water.
Let's talk about them hoes.
Yeah, he said, them bitches, nigga. He was like, can I say this? We got a woman there. Can I say this? I saw he was looking. Yes, totally fine. I get it. The ladies.
That is horrible.
She over here like, what's up?
I'm always stuck in the studio full of men.
Look, we got politics and religion. We got ladies. We have
I feel like
kids.
I can talk about fashion too.
Kids.
I would have fun with clothes.
Would you say kids and family or just kids?
Just kids.
She don't even want to talk about it. She knows she can talk about family. She don't even want to talk about family. That's gonna get depressing. We got music. We have sports. Yeah. Yeah. Pit bulls. I talk about pit bulls all day long.
You talk about people all day long.
I love pit bulls. They're awesome. They're the niggers of the canine. They all over the place. Them is just bred everybody got a pit bull.
I don't have no pit bull.
Had one, had an encounter with one, you know what I'm saying? Like them or don't like them. You can't ask a nigga about a Malibu. If you ask a nigga, yo, boy, that new Malibu, boy, they got some puppy. Like, nigga, I don't want that. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, maybe a Rottweiler, German Shepherd. But there's not a lot of dogs that's well known.
No golden retriever?
Who don't want no golden retriever? You can't put no golden retriever by his ear and he take it.
You can't have no golden retriever in the hood.
Listen, real talk. I'm going to be honest with you, real talk. You can't even do that to a Rottweiler. It's something about a pit bull. When you could pull a little pup by his ear or whatever, just pick him up, that nigga just be like, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? I love
sound effects.
Nigga, what? When you start seeing him scratch at a young age, you be like, oh, this nigga too game. I had to keep him by himself. He gonna hurt his brother.
I cannot.
Yeah, man.
So anyway, you went to Bowie State?
Bowie State, yeah.
Bowie State. Why can't
you can't pronounce today.
I can't say nothing today.
She needs some milk.
You said Bowie or
Bowie State.
Bowie.
Bowie State.
I'm thinking you said Boise. I'm like, oh, not the blue field, huh?
Nah, I still go there. I graduate in the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a senior right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Congratulations to you, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Are you on like any of the media stuff there?
I would have been, but you know, COVID happened. So I actually had an interview there where I was basically getting interviewed for my podcast. So it was in a radio station, but I feel like if I was on school, I could have got a chance to connect with a lot more people. So, you know, COVID, you know, was kind of like a blessing in disguise because that's really when I started like taking off on my podcast during the pandemic. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you balancing school in the COVID times?
Really just having good time management. Like I feel like whenever I have like about to interview somebody, I'll make sure I got my schoolwork out the way first and whatever I gotta do with that, make sure that's done so I don't gotta worry about that. So it's just time management, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your GPA?
Right now, 3.2.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. How old are you again?
21.
Man, I love that right there. That right there, he brought two other guys up in here with him.
That's his bodyguard.
Nah, these my brothers.
Yeah, dude looked like he could be a running back, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere probably maybe, I don't know, maybe he was a little bad. He probably be at a JUCO, got to build his way back up.
They say, bro, your brother's your best bodyguard.
This guy right here probably was an AAU maniac. He couldn't really dribble all the way, but he could play the 2-3. You know what I'm saying? He played the wing strong.
You switched it
but
up.
It's all about his commitment. He don't always be there all the time because he's dealing with a lot at home.
And he had heart.
You know what I'm saying? But he got a lot of heart. Coach like this nigga. Really, coach won't pay his fees.
You got it switched up. It's the opposite way.
For real.
He was right.
He was right on.
You go build back up, but I played college ball. He played football. I play point guard.
See that? But I was actually if you did you play point? Did you?
I play point guard.
I can see it. I can see it. He got that Nate Robinson built right there. You know what I'm saying?
I can't really dribble. I can shoot though.
You can shoot? Yeah. And you play basketball, you say?
I play basketball.
He said, how you know I can't dribble?
I don't know, man. I have a thing about being able to kind of like read people. So when I do comedy, when I'm looking at the audience, surveying the audience before I even really go out and really perform, like I like to get there at a good time, see people coming in, go outside, have a smoke, watch the cars that's parked. You know what I'm saying? Certain cars tell me something. You know what I mean? Of course, if I see donks, I know who I'm dealing with. You know, if I see nice little Cadillac CTS, depending on how it's kitted, I know who I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If I see a lime green Dodge Dart, that's a cosigner car. They don't make a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you have to go get some help to get that car. You barely struggling on getting a car. Period. High interest rate. Because you just start knowing some shit. So you see a certain cats, you see certain vibes, you can kind of pinpoint it. That's what make my delivery a lot better because I can then feed the people based off of how I'm perceiving them. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm kind of wrong, but
you were spot on though with everything you just said.
But that energy is good even when you out, you're kicking it and you see the vibe changing. I've always been able to be like, you know what, I'm about to roll. And it wasn't nothing crazy, this is my spirit. I just listen to that inner self and be like, bro, let's roll. I don't think about it, be like, all right, cool, we rolling, it's out.
For sure.
If I picked the chick up while I was there, cool. If I didn't, I got more at the crib, whatever the hell. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga called me like, bruh, niggas just started shooting. Oh, girl, them got it. I was like, that every time. I was like, damn, where am I getting this from? So I started to just listen to it more. And you know what I'm saying? I can tell you do that.
Yeah.
I can hear how you talk. You're very deliberate.
I'm a good observer. Like,
yeah.
Whenever I'm out, I'm always observing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you move on purpose, though. With purpose.
For sure.
Yeah. Good shit.
So, wonderful audience. If y'all remember, we had Off the Hustle Brand in the building with Wayne. He was in here talking with us, and it turns out that you and him have connected, and y'all are working on a film project, right?
Yeah. So me
That's
and
dope.
Wayne, we used to work at he used to work at CarMax with me. So that's really how I met Wayne, and forever since then we just became real close. He always used to tell me about his clothing brand, like, yo, I got these tracksuits I'm making, try it out. So I just tried it on one day and I was messing with it, and we just became business partners. I actually sponsored Wayne on my podcast, so like whenever at the end of my podcast I shout him out on his brand, like, go mess with all stuff, or I say his quote, put the website on there. So we and him connect on a lot of things, and really one day we was just on FaceTime, we were just talking. He was like, yo, we should just shoot a short film. Like, and I was like, well, for real, what you want the concept to be? So basically the short film, I ain't gonna say too much, but basically it's gonna be about like a basketball player who trying to figure out, the thing is called which lane, so which lane he wanna go down. Either he gonna be in the streets and deal with the violence and gangs and stuff, or he gonna go the school route and pursue his dream with basketball. And I did that because me being a basketball player, basically, how I grew up, I know people that was in that certain situation and they either went down the right path or went down the other way. So that's the main focus on the short film for sure.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, and I want to shoot it around the summertime, like around my birthday.
And you're going to do it back home?
Yeah, I'm going to do it back home.
We
actually writing a script right now. We just got to find people to actually act it out. So I'll probably have like some of my brothers in the film, you know what I mean, just to give them some screenplay. But I definitely got a couple people that's going to be in the film for sure.
I love that, man. Like, for real. I love that. Well, with all the craziness with, people just being taken away from us, with innocent people being taken away from us, to hear young men speak like that more times than not, it just makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Nah, it's shout out to like my parents, like they just molded me the right way, and I got people around me.
And then he get a shout out to the parents.
Oh yeah,
that's
for
it.
sure.
Look at this good quality.
Right, that's what's up, man.
But
like,
just also people around me, like my brothers right here. We all hustlers. Like we gonna find a way. Whatever we got a passion for, we gonna make it happen. So I got good support around me. Always got good advice.
Support is everything.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult when you're feeling like you're on your ass and you don't really got a lot of people to lean on. So support is everything, man. And that's good that y'all supporting this guy, and I'm pretty sure he's supporting y'all and what y'all got going on.
Yeah.
So that's dope, man. I like what I'm seeing here.
We are going to take a song break, and we'll come back and ask some more questions. I got a lit conversation. I got a couple of things for y'all that I want to know what's on your mind. We're going to play Sick Days by L.I.T.T.
We lit!
ATL's next 100. Listen. Next 100. Touch that dial.
L.H. Yeah. She using up them sick days. Whenever I come around, she using up them sick days. When a nigga touch down, she using up them sick days. Whenever I come around, she using up them sick days. Whenever, I miss you, baby. How you been? I miss you so much you don't even know. Have them kissing all on the neck, and the clothes dropping to the floor. She got an amazing body. Her wedding ring super rocky. She get on top and call me Poppy. She I'm a little secret. What happened with us, I never speak. Making love between the sheets. I never judge the company she keeps. Yeah, she using up them sick days. Whenever I come around, she using up them sick days. When the nigga touch down, she using up them sick days. Whenever I come around, she using up them sick days. Whenever, she excited when I ride. Now she won't be deprived. She been telling me to come through. She told her job she came down with the flu. She scooped me right from LAX and gave me more before we hit the road. Swimsuit and some Gucci sandals. It's the only thing she wore was clothes. Another female had a stomach virus. It would need up to a week. She cooked me breakfast in the lingerie. Then we smoked blunts on the beach. Another female said she got a cold. And another said she caught a fever. She'd be bedridden for some days. Medicine is 4 in a 2-liter. They giving any excuse that they can. They rather not leave it up to chance. Might be the last time they get this. Getting diagnosed to prolong it. She using up them sick days. Whenever I come around, she using up them sick days. When the nigga touch down, she using up them sick days. Whenever I come around, she using up them sick days. Whenever,
AGL's Next 100. Number 1 station
For hip hop and R&B.
For hip hop and R&B, B. Why I say BB?
I ain't no tell.
Y'all crazy.
It was a delay. It's supposed to be like B.
Oh, it's supposed to be like the echo effect.
Yeah, like Jason, like.
Got you. All right.
Let me ask y'all this question.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we get into that one second. Did y'all see the Mortal Kombat movie?
I ain't see it yet.
Y'all ain't watch
I
it?
told you it has not been enough time for people to really see
How?
it.
Like, I
One,
mean-
because it's in the movie, and it's HBO Max. Don't nobody got HBO Max?
Nah, I got HBO.
Y'all just ain't had time to watch it?
Hey, you just made it bad on yourself, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I got that.
Somebody-
What are you talking about?
Only for the King Kong movie. The King Kong.
Yeah,
Hey, I can't watch that, bro. Like,
That's
I
what you
tried
got
to
it
watch
for?
that. I go to sleep every time.
What King Kong? King Kong on HBO Max too?
Yeah.
versus Godzilla,
You know, I'm gonna go watch that. I didn't watch it.
We did watch it. You fell asleep on it.
Yeah, I fell
did.
asleep
I
too,
fell asleep
bro.
on it.
I did too. I tried to watch it like 3 times. I always fall asleep.
Yeah, I fell asleep on it. But I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it Friday night. Fall asleep on it probably again. So
And then I wake up.
Watch it
That's
about
normal.
2-3 times. You'll get the whole
that's
movie.
normally how it happens. Yeah, but no, that's cool. They too busy to watch movies. So, I mean, I respect that.
They working.
for sure.
We need to get like
They
them.
had time to watch King Kong though.
Yeah, I got to get like them when I grow up, though, man. These guys are cooler than I was at that age.
All right. So the question, the lit conversation of today. I was at work, and for some reason, I'm always in a situation where it's just a bunch of males always around. And so these 2 guys was having a conversation about purchasing groceries for the opposite sex, or in their case, a woman. And the question is, would you buy groceries for someone of the opposite sex, and at what level do they have to be at before you actually invest that type of energy?
My wife.
Groceries or
Groceries.
other things?
Groceries, like, hey, I'm finna put some food in your house. Groceries.
But I mean, groceries is a different level than like going to the store and getting like pads and stuff.
No,
you
like,
see what I'm saying? That's
groceries.
a different level of love.
The question is about groceries. It's about food. Like, to go and say, hey, I'm gonna buy you
I
your
do
milk,
that for a
your
friend
eggs.
though. So
I wouldn't say a wife, but I wouldn't say a friend either. Maybe like a long-term girlfriend.
A long-term girlfriend. Okay.
I think you put groceries in a house where you spend the night.
Okay.
So if I spend a night there, that's where I'm gonna put groceries at, because I know you're gonna cook them when I place them.
Okay.
If I'm not spending the night there, you don't get groceries. You could get dinner for the moment.
Okay. So you'll buy like dinner
Nigga
that's
might
going
eat
to
your
be
groceries
cooked.
after we go to dinner. You feel me? Y'all wild like that? That's not y'all thing? Okay. Look, he's like, yeah.
That's where he went first. He was like, groceries.
He's like, yeah, I do that. I eat up groceries sometimes. Yeah, I'm wild. I'm a wild boy.
That's where he went first with it.
But I just think that's logical. You know what I'm saying? Some guys may be nice, but it's a lot of logic that go in my moves when I deal with women like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna just put groceries in your house. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to grow up because I coming from a past where I used to eat all the kids' fruit snacks and you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I mean, I still do that.
Yeah,
you never grew out of that.
But I'm saying I don't replace them type. You feel? I'm coming and I'm gonna get some. You know, I'm gonna eat all the little fruit snacks.
Yeah, but I mean, she know that she got to.
Exactly.
She know that
She
she got to make it.
if you one of
I
those people, she buy some for you. She buy a box for you and a box for them.
Yeah. She got Pop-Tarts for you. You know what I'm saying? She got all the necessary snacks. You know?
I'm still growing though, so I admit that. Like, I'm jaded. Like,
no, I think every man has got to a point where they say, "Damn them kids." You know what I'm saying? You like this ain't mine. But guess what's the crazy part? When you have yours, you're gonna eat theirs.
Of course.
So you just don't care about kids to that degree. You're eating their food.
Yeah, fuck them
because they gonna eat your food.
It's even more. Yes, it's even. Listen, leave some shit around and let kids just be hovering around that shit. Don't come back and look for it. Accept
That's my house.
And take the L.
If anything is left in my house for 12 to 24 hours,
listen, I remember when my parents. Like, I was so savage. My mom would be like, "Boy, I ate off." I'm like, "I'm about to cut this off. I'm on this knife ass right now." I don't know how y'all two do it. I seen 2 Crown bottles. I know y'all some wild ones the other weekend.
Look, I'm gonna ask Tony a question. Have you ever experimented with the bottle of juice? Cause you got nothing but boys. So I know, like, you go buy like a bottle of good ass, like Simply Lemonade or MoneyMane, and just see how long it lasts.
Oh no, I don't have that experiment. Anything in my house lasts 24 hours.
Yeah, it's gone.
24 hours.
Like them guys like literally.
If I go shopping today, it's gonna be gone tomorrow.
What?
No matter how.
Because you got teenagers. Like them guys get busy.
I used to like try to be smart.
And they athletes. You know
and
what I'm
buy
saying?
in bulk. Like I used to be like, yo, let me buy a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to really keep going back and forth to the grocery store. I was like, let me buy for the month. That month will last me a week.
Like Sam's and all that type of
It don't
you gotta really ration them out. Like you really.
So I have to purchase week
by
by week. So I'm like, if you eat it all in the beginning of the week, y'all just gonna be hungry. Let it have a week. Cause I got money, so I'm gonna go buy me something to eat.
Like you like legit gotta ration out for kids. You just can't have a plethora of food.
Yeah.
Because this is the crazy part, right?
I have athletes, so they just don't see it.
Yeah,
they ain't even gonna be hungry.
You're right. They eat what because it's available, right? Mm-hmm. But then they also get to a point where they'll tell you some slick shit. This is them eating the food is one part. You're like, oh damn, I gotta buy more. But when the food is there and they don't want to eat it, and they be like, nah, I don't want to eat this. All the food that you got in there, they be like, nah, I don't want to eat this. I want to go out there and spend money and get some money. You be like, bro, you crazy.
That's my little brother, man. That shit's so crazy.
But see, for me as a kid, I really like to eat.
I ain't had that option either.
Like I really like, so I started cooking my own food. You know what I'm saying? Do you cook? Do you do those things?
Yeah, I do a little cooking.
See what I'm saying?
Not a lot, but you know, I'm learning.
You feel me? That's key, bro. Like I'm telling you, women like a guy that could cook. You know what I'm saying? You're already athletic. You got a business head.
He said, I ain't about it.
You start cooking. I'm telling you.
For me.
And I'm telling you, like, I mean, of course, you got to get a woman that could cook. But when you could get in there and get busy, and then whoever cook got to do the other person do the dishes. So if you're a recipient of your lady cooking, wash the dishes.
Hey, dude, I be loving that you be praising, like, find you a good woman and all that, bro. But you gotta realize this man 21.
No, I ain't saying you got to do that.
Women are
listen. What I'm saying is this. Bro. I ain't saying that you. Like I ain't saying you got. I ain't saying you got to do that. You know what I'm saying to every woman.
Saying
I'm saying whenever
you.
But you gotta listen. This is what I'm telling you. This. You can't hit the switch and turn it on. You gotta be groomed.
True.
So when it ain't happening, you gotta still be grooming yourself for when it happens. You don't hit the switch. You don't find a woman all of a sudden. Let me stop because you ain't gonna know what the fuck to do.
Right. You still wash the dishes, and if she's not worth it, you stop washing her dishes and find somebody else who's
worth
washing dishes for her. Like it ain't like
instantly you gotta cut them off. Like I don't like I got to like I start getting to a point where a woman to do something and give me headaches. Like if you come to my crib and we have an adult moment and just, you know what I'm saying, just something, I'm like, man, that should give me a head. You're not gonna do this, right? And I'm not even asking, like, but I need you. But I'm like, nah, because there's some things a woman expect of you because of how you move and what you produce. So she know if she around you, this is what I know I could get from this guy, especially in y'all age, because they really have this gimme attitude.
No,
right.
But it's like
so you got like
if
for instance,
you're young,
right?
If you're doing
like,
business,
for instance, I put it like this, right?
Move.
If you doing everything she's saying and y'all throw it like a get together, listening party for the music or watch party, right. If they don't come in and contribute, get rid of them. Get you some people that's gonna come in and contribute and be excited about what you got going on. Not somebody who just wanna be there for the picture so they could go live and shit.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So then you could produce something with this person. You might have a long-term friend, you could create a business, or you may have somebody who's like, nah, I kinda like her. So I'm gonna size her up differently and I'm gonna see what I could do with that. And then you might be able to do something with that. And now y'all on the same accord where y'all thinking business-wise. But if you got the ones where you hustling and they just want to sit back and eat wings and kick it and get the sections and all whatever, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you do, like, you don't want that. That's
you
a
know you
nothing.
was coming in here on some learn stuff. So.
Nah, yeah.
I mean, but that's just real shit.
Preaching.
Speaking facts.
Yeah. Like, for instance, like if you're an athlete and your girl know you got to keep a certain diet.
She may buy you some groceries.
No, she gonna make sure be like, nah, you don't need to eat that. Or when she go order your food, she be ordering shit. You be like, damn, I don't really want that, but it's exactly what you need. If she getting you wings and you getting that, you eating that, you getting sloppy, she's not contributing to the fucking end goal.
Right.
And if you dealing with somebody that's gonna let you be a weaker version of yourself, you don't need to fuck with them people.
Right.
You gotta have somebody who can hold you accountable to what things that you need, even when you don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, that's friends too though. Like,
that's friends. That's you know what I'm saying.
Family too.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Anybody can get cut.
Yeah, that's people listen right there.
There's no bloodline that's that strong where I can't cut you.
Facts.
Or no person, no tie that's that strong is like, nah. I'm not married to you. I'm married to my own ambition and what God put me here to do.
Right.
Whatever I may understand that to be.
Ain't don't even gotta be no love lost.
We just don't work like this. We can't work close like this. This ain't gonna work. You see what I'm saying? So, that's what's up, man. You know.
Dude,
I think it's a spirit. I think it's a spirit because he came in and like I thought he was like 27.
Yeah.
He's like, now I'm 21. I was like, this nigga just started. He just started getting in the club.
He just been able to buy a drink.
Like you know what I'm saying? He just started. If he drinking, he don't even look like nah, bro. I'm on straight Fiji. You know what I'm saying? Smart water. You know what I'm saying?
Alkaline.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like he's not doing. You drink?
Oh, he like fuck everything you just talking about.
He said a little bit. He ain't
still
no
make
drinker.
good decisions though.
You gotta be modest after you say all that,
His
man.
face
Come
ain't
on.
broke out. You know what I'm saying?
He a social
He
drinker.
ain't gonna say I get fucked up. Come on.
He a social drinker.
Yeah, he's like a little bit.
Nah, I do it like it was like an occasion, like
A social drinker.
See that?
He like I ain't trying to
Occasional
be
drinker.
jacked
That
up.
he don't go hard every weekend.
Be modest, bro. Don't you got it? Social drinker.
But that's cool though. You know what I'm saying? So he got some people around him.
He's
That,
still in college, bro. We know college turn. I went to collage.
They don't know. Everybody in college ain't the same type of turn.
yeah,
College is different level of turn though. So when he do drink, you probably yeah.
nah.
No,
Yeah,
he
you
don't.
All right,
I ain't gonna lie.
all
When
right.
I drink, I have a good time, but I'm never like the wild one.
Yeah, you don't get like toe up. You ain't got no drunk store and shit.
Well, he's still 21. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
21.
Yeah,
That's how I know
he
it's still
got
new
he got
song.
31. He got 25. He got the time when dude get his contract and he kicking it hard. He got the
He
release.
got a lot of drunk
he got the
moments ahead
release.
of him.
Listen, he got the release of his 5th independent film.
Yeah, like celebrate. You
feel what I'm
drinking
saying?
now for celebration purposes. Like when you do something real big in business or something. But bro, go ham so you can have some stories to tell, bro.
No, you don't want to.
Not overboard. Listen, don't go overboard.
It just don't involve us. It might be
Oh, okay. Y'all learn
Yeah.
from others.
He said he's an observer. For
Yeah, he
one.
sit back and let people get fucked up. He
mean-
might drop you off home, or he
And
might call you an
sometimes
Uber.
trying to get that little wasted that you trying to talk about, get you some stories to tell, but also get you a life that you really ain't want. So you know, see, he's strategic
No,
with
I'm
his.
saying do what's in your will. You know, don't go past your boundaries. You feel me? Don't jump in the deep end just because you see people jumping in the deep end. You might can't swim in the deep end. You feel me? You ain't ready.
Well, I definitely ain't about to tell
You
nigga
so-
go get wasted.
Never.
Man, I
So,
say enjoy yourself,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Like however you enjoy
I-
yourself.
Every
You feel
time
me?
I was wasted, I was like, man, you can't, bro. You wasted. You can't have sex. You know what I'm saying? And normally
You
when
just
I
wanna go to
drink,
sleep.
Like I said,
yeah,
it's
you want to
levels
go to
to
sleep.
it. It's
You
levels
throwing
to
up
it.
all over the
Bro,
place
if you
sometimes.
throwing up and doing all that, bro, you not banging nothing.
Come
You're
on.
no good.
But
You're not even on your
dude,
You nigga, what?
Dude,
you
dude.
put the condom on backwards. You wonder why it don't stay.
don't get me wrong, dude. Check me out now.
Halfway. That's how you have kids, bro.
Check me out now.
Bro, that's how you have kids,
True
bro.
look, check me
You
out
think
now.
you did
Check me
something?
out
You
now.
done fell asleep with all hanging all out?
Listen, you all in the pussy.
Look. Tell me it's a thin line though.
You done
between,
threw up in the vagina. Like,
listen. It's
she like, I'm creamy down there. Oh, yes, now.
I hear you. Listen though.
But you got oatmeal. That shit is oatmeal.
Look. Tell me it ain't no thin
I
line
ain't eat oatmeal,
between that alcohol being a superpower and being a crutch when it comes to that in the bedroom.
When it gets to a point where you
it's a drink away, bro.
Listen,
You gotta know your limit. That's all I'm saying.
Alleviation, though. You can't be inebriated.
If you get a couple drinks in you know it's a thin line between you wanting to go have fun when you get out of the club or you going to sleep when you get out of the club. Right or wrong?
But wasted is not that. When you put wasted on there,
no, I just said go ham. That means go within your means, bro. That's what I said.
Okay.
I said go ham.
Nah, I definitely seen it. I've seen some crazy stuff.
Yeah. You lose your phone, lose your mind. Next thing you know, you got a scar you can't really account for. You're like, man, how the fuck I get this? You're like, man, this shit crazy. And it's soft and tender every time. You're like, damn, did we fight? You're like, nah, bro.
You ran into the door.
Yeah, like stupid shit. Nigga, I remember passing out in front of McDonald's, man, after paying for everybody behind me. It was like 2-3 cars behind me. I'm like, man, I ain't tripping, man. What you getting? Like, people gonna take advantage. Like,
I quit getting wasted a long
I told my
time ago.
I told my partner, my couple, bro, you was just on one. Like from the club, nigga, you was on one.
I ain't gonna lie, I was wasted this weekend. Boy, this whole weekend was a blur. I told you I was outside.
I never want to. I don't want to be a blur. I need to know what I did.
I
want to
remember this shit.
No, I remember everything.
But
we was out.
This weekend, it was my birthday.
It was my it was my partner birthday, man. We went to the strip club.
Hold on, you came here for your birthday?
Hey, you couldn't find nothing to do.
Oh, okay.
We came 2 days early because it was like, okay, I'm gonna get out of my birthday.
Look, bro.
You couldn't find nothing to do.
Look, Atlanta is not the place. Look, Atlanta not the place to try to figure out what you gonna do when you get here, cause you gonna waste a lot of time trying to either get there or trying to figure it out. You feel me? Cause it's crazy. You gotta have a semi-set thing, what you gonna do or what you trying to do or what area of town you trying to be in before you come, bro. Cause me and my little cousin just had that problem. But we end up hitting a little strip club, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you can never lose when you go to the strip club.
You
get to smoke.
They strip clubs is like clubs.
You get to watch the ladies and you know what I'm saying?
Staying out the strip club because we was just down in Miami.
Yeah.
That didn't end so well for a couple of people, yeah.
Oh yeah, so y'all really
it's crazy.
Strip clubs.
We gotta stay out the strip club.
We gotta stay out for it. We gotta take a break.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I went. When did I go to the strip club? I went to strip club recently.
Paid a couple bills,
I went to strip club recently, and
it was about we was about 8 deep in there.
Oh yeah.
We were celebrating 2 birthdays.
Oh yeah.
At the table, got bottles.
Oh yeah.
Laid at the floor.
The ticket came. Y'all was like, what was we doing?
The floor
was filled with
just what they took out their pockets.
Just the floor.
Yeah. I see. I was acting. I had all that.
Turn up, man.
When I go to the strip club, I be having my set amount I'm about to spend.
I ain't gonna lie to you. All I have is my weed.
How much is your set
I can't.
that you gonna spend?
It depends on if I'm going on some casual, get something to eat right quick in the daytime. I'm definitely not spending several $100s. But if I'm going to kick it on some night type shit, I'll be putting. I'll probably fuck around like right at like the $150-$200 mark.
Say son, look, dude. Strippers gonna be mad at this one, bro. But I cannot.
Lunchtime $100.
Strippers, bro. It's like against my will, like. I can't pay a girl to get naked, bro. I don't get no value out of that.
No,
I feel you.
And that's just me. Like, so when I go to the strip club, all I do is just sit, like, just vibe and smoke, bro. Like, I can't throw no money. I don't want no dances. You better go. You can go over there.
If your partners be like, yo, come chill with me, and they put a stack in your hand, you ain't gonna throw it?
That just happened. My little cousin and my other partner was in the strip club. My cousin in front of me getting lap dances. My partner behind me getting lap dances. You know what I'm doing? I'm in the cut, twisting
But
up.
I'm saying, if they give you money and say, hey,
no, I'm gonna say, keep that. You gonna enjoy this lap dance more than I am. You feel me?
No, I definitely understand what you're saying.
I get that because I don't get no joy out of
it. It ain't nothing like I just contribute because I'm there.
Right.
It's like I'm in this environment. This is what y'all do here. Okay. I contribute to the naked hustle.
Yeah,
I get it. It's a hustle. You know, it's like it's for the arts and entertainment type of aspect. You know what I'm saying? Urban arts and entertainment. Like this is what we do. Cool. I'm here. I'm smoking. I'm drinking. People ain't bothering me about that. All right. Cool.
But in the same token, I do feel what you're talking about. Like,
I don't get nothing out of it.
I don't see why we throw the money.
That's why I go in. That's why I go there with a cat. I'm already like, yo, I'm coming in here on a lunchtime, baby, 75, 160, whatever. like it's ones. So you know, you take ones and just make it look like, you know what I'm saying?
See,
So it's like,
I think what we did was we was out in Miami. It was birthdays. We wanted to be seen.
Yeah.
right.
Maybe we got too seen. And maybe too many drinks, too many Henny mixed with the Patron and all.
Oh, y'all was busy.
Y'all was going tough.
I knew it was something wrong when we walked in. They started pouring the drinks for us. I'm like, look at the time. I look at the floor.
Yeah, that's the trick though. It's just like a casino.
Yeah,
You get you drunk.
That's the clickbait.
And you spend more money.
You go spend that money when
That's
you
the
drunk,
clickbait.
bro.
You down there with all your day ones, you know what I mean? You got 2 birthdays. So
Even
you
more
trying to do
better.
it, you know what I'm saying?
Give me your money. This type thing. That's all I be saying, bro.
Show me the money.
But that'd be my problem. Like every time I see the strip club, I be like, bro, these niggas make so much money, bro. Like, bro, this is like, bro, it's like this $5, bro. Like, man, I buy a drink, but you know.
I feel you.
Everything else, you know, it's
because the strip club is not even nothing I need. Like if I never go, I'm cool.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I only threw like $40.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like if I never go to strip club, I'm cool.
That's
But
so much to me, bro.
But if a lot of people like come out and they want to go there, whatever, or sometimes, you know, me and clients or whatever, or, you know, some barbers or we'll go sit like at strokers or pin-ups or whatever, and we would sit down, we eat, you know, and probably just give a chick some money. She just might be chopping it up. Depending on who she is, she might go run and get you drinks and shit, so you might shoot a little extra. But I really don't need you on me for that same purpose. Like, I don't want you to sell me a dream I can't really tap into.
Exactly.
I'm really cool, and then y'all be musty too. Them little wipe-offs y'all take ain't official. Go take a real shower and wash your feet. You know what I'm saying? You walk around here, no shoes on, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel everything you say.
Like, for real. Like, y'all, I smell them. Like, cause my nose work, bro. Like, for real. So motherfucker ain't right now. But, you know, you was at a quality establishment.
Yeah, you okay.
When you start getting a little rainty and stuff, they let anybody, like for real. It'd be bitch with no back teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, you just caught on a bad day,
like,
dude.
You catch a chick with extra toe. You like, man, well, you look down and you don't never really look down. You just happen to look down. And
it was
like,
just a bad day, dude.
Leave me alone. Extra toe.
Right. She just came in
She
on
was
a
a
whim.
little stressed. The pH
You know what I'm
was a
saying?
little off.
You got a bitch with skin eczema. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't even her regular night. She was just
Yeah,
trying to make
man.
up. She switched shift with one of her homegirls. She
Man,
really don't
I'm
work on
just
the day
saying,
shift.
man, I ain't trying to deal with, you know, just that's
She
why
couldn't even stop at
the
home to
quality
get no real
spots
clothes.
is too expensive.
Nah.
And then the shit I can afford, I don't want that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the dollar menu of damn stripping. It's like this shit, I know this beef is
Dollar
bad for me.
menu of stripping.
I know
Oh
this
my
shit gonna
God.
tear my stomach up, but I
Hey,
can't afford
whatever
Prime.
they sell, somebody's gonna cut a deal.
Oh, nah, for real. Like, for real.
What?
I went to one strip club. You ain't have to have no money.
For real.
They worked off the barter system. I just gave a bitch $60 a crab leg. Like, she just sat there and kicked it.
Wow.
Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
I cannot.
I shot her like $1.5 grams of that. I'm talking
How
about
many songs
pure
is-
rapper weed.
How many songs is $60 worth of crab legs gonna get you though?
If they $5 a dance, you do the
Ooh,
math.
that's all night.
You feel me?
You got a shift.
You see, we made that work.
You gonna give a break?
Nah, but the homegirl came in.
You
I
gotta
shot
give
her a gas
She get
car.
two smoke breaks.
I shot her a gas car. You
Nah,
feel like
she smoking while she doing this.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Is what I'm saying. But nah, man, I like
Little
y'all.
water break.
Y'all guys are pretty cool. Y'all pretty dope. How old are y'all as well? You said you 21?
I just turned 22.
22? What about you?
Turned 21.
21? That's what's up, man.
You was proud to say that.
Yeah, he couldn't
I'm
wait.
in
He be
there.
like, yeah, boy.
I'm in there.
I'm
They've been
my own-
picking at me
Look,
because I'm the
he like,
youngest.
hell
in the
yeah.
They
group.
gonna show they got
Yeah.
He's like, hey, nigga.
Yeah, look at you. Hell yeah, nigga, I can buy my own blacks.
Yeah, nigga. Hell,
Drinking them.
card me,
Oh,
cuz.
yeah?
I know
See
you
that?
get carded though. I know you get carded
I
like.
get carded.
All the time?
They be looking at it like,
I don't get caught.
I know this nigga.
Bro, I ain't got carded since I was 16, bro. That's so
I don't
wild.
get caught.
Yeah, I ain't never got carded for
I mean,
real.
unless it's just like they off like they calling everybody. But
Mhm.
other than that, I don't get caught.
That's how I was for a long time. It's really the demeanor, like, you know what
I
I'm saying?
get carded all the
How
And
time.
I think
you go by it?
I think what it is, like guys with size or kind of
Unless I'm
bulky
with
guys
somebody
or
that
whatever,
just look old.
they kind of got that look like, you know, like, nah, that little motherfucker old.
No, I just had facial hair.
He just, you know what I'm saying? You start looking like that nigga stressed.
I get carded every time unless
You
I'm
look
with
like
someone
you
that
dealing with
looks
shit.
old. You know what I'm saying? If they look old, I remember me and my friend, we went to Vegas and we walking through the casino or whatever, and they called her. She's a couple of months younger than me. They called her and they was like, or no, they didn't call her. They let her go through and they called me and she was like, wait a minute, she older than me.
Why girls get so offended about it though? Like, they
Well,
get so offended, bro. Like, wait, You gonna card her and not me?
Because women don't want to be old. We don't want to be old.
We the only one got to accept our ball spots.
Guess what? Reality.
Just
Imagine
if women, think about this.
Okay,
Imagine
they
if
don't
women
change the
got
feeling.
ball like men do. Like
there are some women that get balls.
Listen,
we got some weave.
And they got the weave, so they can just cover it up.
Hey, we got the weave too, bro.
Yeah, we got the weave too, bro.
They got the beard weaves and everything.
So
y'all self-conscious about using
put that back
it.
up there.
Nah, I don't know about that. I just put on the hat.
Y'all self-conscious about using it. Women aren't. We be like, okay, go ahead, sis.
It's only certain ones that use it. It's normally the guys that live in Midtown Buckhead area.
You feel me?
Now they pay well. Them guys pay well, so I'm not knocking them. Them guys are the best people. They gratuities out the roof. You can't out tip them. And if you get a Caucasian version, that nigga there gonna tip like he guilty. He gonna tip like he guilty about his lifestyle. I'm telling you. But I ain't gonna get into that.
Oh my
guilty about the lifestyle. That boy wild.
I cannot. Zabril, let the people know where they can follow you, your social media, when you guys plan on releasing your Project Witch Lanes, if they want to watch your podcast, listen to your podcast, all of that. Where can they hit you up?
You can follow me on Instagram at L.I.T.T the podcast. I'm also on YouTube at L.I.T.T the podcast as well, and on Twitter, L.I.T.T 2_ after. And then the project will be dropping in the summertime. Don't got an official date yet, but definitely in the summertime. So definitely looking forward to that.
All right, that's what up. Remember, y'all, after this, go on and check his YouTube out. Listen to a couple of shows, episodes, see what he's talking about. We can go ahead and play another song. And then if y'all would like, y'all could stay. Duke got some stuff on his mind that he want to talk about.
That'll be
and y'all
perfect
can partake
because
in.
what I'm going to speak on is
Don't tell him yet.
Point. No, I'm not. But you're on point. So, if y'all like to stay, I'd like to have y'all sitting on this.
So with all this going on in the world, all the Black Lives Matter movement, all the killing of our young men, congratulates on the win for George Floyd, but we're still fighting a battle. This next song is for my black people, and it is called Black United by Pop the Artist.
Ooh. We lit!
Check it out. Next 100.
I'm getting tired of this stuff, bro. My people act like they don't know what to do. Bro, we lost. Somebody gotta do something. Let's get it. Black king, black hair, black girl. Oh yeah. White privilege, white system, white judge. No fear. We can see they don't like us. Yeah. Treat us wrong, never write us. Yeah. I believe we can fight it. Yeah. All my people get united. Hey. Black king, black hair, black girl. Oh yeah. White privilege, white system, white judge. No fear. We can see they don't like us. Yeah. Treat us wrong, never write us. Yeah. I believe we can fight it. Yeah. All my people get united. Strange fruit hanging in the tree. Strange fruit hanging in the tree. It's about to be 2019. How the fuck is still happening? Same shit every day, brothers still get shot down in the street. Niggas acting like they don't see the shit. Better go and get some Visine. I'm revolutionary every day. Mind frame of a runaway. Ain't no way they can accommodate. We the enemies of the state. They was great back when we were slaves. Now they trying to be back great. No intent to distribute. Gave them 2 times 5, 6, 7, 8. I refuse to ever integrate. Can't no reparation compensate. I'm descended from the slave that you castrated in your interracial rape. I remember what my mama say. Pray to God I see another day. Cause every day it's another different. Mike Brown, Sandra Bland, Freddie Gray. Black king, black hair, black girl. Oh yeah. White privilege, white system, white judge. No fear. We can see they don't like us. Yeah. Treat us wrong, never write us. Yeah. I believe we can fight it. Yeah. All my people get united. Young black presidential rose gold Lamborghini with the doors up. Pulled up to the stoplight, cop like flash, then he froze up. He ain't doing nothing wrong. Well, he's speeding, but he slowed up. Flashback of his wife and kids, took a long breath when he rolled up. How the fuck we independent? Can exercise the First Amendment. Truth is, when you first wrote the Constitution, niggas wasn't in it. Tell me, can I get a witness? Can I get another witness? Rigged system make it hard for us to get a job trying to start a business. This is Babylon City. This is Egypt in the spirit. Blood crime from the black, Hispanic, and the native. Tell me, can you hear it? All the years I've been living, knew something wasn't right with it. And you'll be stupid if you ever think that your oppressor gon' help fix it.
Black king, black hair, black girl. Oh yeah, white privilege, white system, white judge, no fair. We can see they don't like us, yeah. Treat us wrong, never write us, yeah. I believe we can fight it, yeah. All my people get united. Before we was niggas, we was rulers, yeah. I represent the tribe of Judah. Could barely afford a case of noodles, no resource but gave us cracking shooters. Now daddy gotta go and get it, ayy. Shot him on a money mission, ayy. Don't know his daddy missing, but he wonder why his mama crying in the kitchen, ayy. Dr. Martin Luther King, I thought you said you had a dream. We still marching to the drummer band. Barack Obama wear the change. You believe they ended slavery, but I believe it's worse than not the same. They took the shackles off our wrists and feet, then they put them bitches in our brains. COINTELPRO came, had the Black Panthers doing the running man. Heavy D cocaine, now we ready to fuck up 100 bands. Dope boy, big body bands, taken from my people, never putting in. Uncle Tom ass nigga, chicken job and Jim Crow era once again. Black king, black hair, black girl. Oh yeah, white privilege, white system, white judge, no fair. We can see they don't like us, yeah. Treat us wrong, never write us, yeah. I believe we can fight it, yeah. All my people get united, ay. Black king, black hair, black girl. Oh yeah. Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B.
Oh, they're the bomb. They got it going on.
Next 100.
My station.
Is your favorite?
ETL's
My favorite
Next
station.
100.
Turn that.
Next 100.
A room on Tuesdays.
And we back. We in there, bit.
We
We're Locked In Podcast. Zabril.
What's your middle name?
Damn.
Too much information.
So who named mom's or dad? Who named you? Your grandmother? Who named you?
I'm gonna ask you off camera.
It was my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Where'd she get that name from?
I don't even know, honestly.
It's a dope
They
name.
just told me it was creative. But I do know my family originated from the Cayman Islands. That's all I know. I never been there. I just know they originate from the Cayman Islands.
That's what's up. How many generations ago?
I don't even know. I couldn't
Okay.
tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
He gonna do a 23andMe when he leave here.
Please don't. Please don't. They're making clones of people. They're taking your DNA, making a clone. You're gonna have the same version of you that's like an android somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably back in the Cayman Islands, acting like you with your same fingerprint and everything.
It's a government employee, bro. Don't trust it.
Like for real. That's how I feel. I feel like, you sending your DNA.
They got your DNA already.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Go to the hospital.
No, they
You
don't.
ever went to the doctor?
I don't remember the last time I've been to the doctor, sir.
If they've ever taken your blood,
I don't
If
get
they-
my blood taken. Sorry.
Yeah, you never got your blood taken.
I've had, but that was so far.
you don't take him seriously. He's
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
My partner is a vegan and a part-time doctor, so he deliver kids. He administer, holistic healing. You know what I'm saying? He work with Erykah Badu. We know she heals everybody. So you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask, I never heard of a part-time doctor.
He's delivered his own kids and all type of shit. Like, you go in his house, you ever met somebody that got a big screen TV? You be like, damn, this TV is shit. I gotta get one of these plays Madden on. He don't have that. He got all books, Dr. Savvy books, learning, help books, all that. So I go to him before I go to the doctor.
Oh yeah.
I was on CMOS and all the shit you hear people talk, all that health shit during the pandemic. I was on that 10 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that that's anything, but I don't have I haven't had to deal with a lot of things that some people deal with.
Ahead of the curve, Duke.
So.
Well, it is that time where Duke tells you what's on his mind. It is about.
I thought we already did that.
No, we did not.
You waited till after the break,
right.
Like one of them expensive TV shows. You know what I'm talking about?
Expensive TV shows.
Wait till we get off of the break so you can
after,
see what really happens.
We'll tell you what's going on right after this commercial break.
You want to see who got killed? Right after the break.
Want to know what's on Duke's mind?
Right after the break. Yeah, that's how y'all did.
Y'all both lame. That's two fucking scoops of lame. You know
but I'm saying that's how y'all did.
You didn't know you was coming into this foolishness, did you? You thought this was a quality experience, and y'all look what y'all doing.
It is. Now tell us what's on your mind.
He always act bad when he wears phone pockets.
You was a part of it because you said, yeah, because when
time,
I come
his
back,
confidence is high.
It's
almost like a stud talking to you with her voice all high. It's probably because she got her strap on. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what's on your mind?
That's equivalent. I'm just saying that's equivalent. When he wear those shoes, he get different. You know what I'm saying? The Jordans don't even make him that different. Something about the phone pods, he get out his pocket, he get out his body. Like, he just not even himself.
Well, I am out my body. I will admit to that. But
see,
maybe I just had a good weekend. You feel what I'm saying?
So he feeling saucy. He feeling
I'm
real
not sure
spicy
this,
right now.
This falls in line with what you about to say. This,
okay,
this
all
be
I'm saying.
contradictory.
Then this guy here.
Hey man, you about to bro? You bro?
This guy real salty, real spicy right now.
Yes. Oh my God.
So, to my point that you pointed out that I'm going to make, and what I want to speak about is this team and having this guy here bring his bros in or whatnot. I think it's just super dope. I've been listening to him for the past 30, 40 minutes or so, and I like what he's speaking about. You know what I'm saying? I like what you're speaking about. And you just don't have a lot of young men, come from that angle and be that focused and that locked in. But a team is just very, very important. I don't have a big team of people, but I have a few select people that really allow me to get the things I need to get done. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is very difficult when you don't have that support. You know what I'm saying? I've been with support and been without support. And it's a hell of a lot easier to get things accomplished when you got some support. I was just telling the homegirl, she was like, man, I thank you for linking me with some opportunities. I was like, why? Why are you saying that? And she was like, man, you're just plugging me with this and plugging me with that. I was like, shit, you was coming to my shows. You ain't never say, let me get a free drink. Can you get me in free? Me and my homegirl, can you get me something to eat? Nothing. Like, you came in and spent your money for it multiple times. So when the opportunity presents itself and it seems like it's something that comes in line with what you're doing, why not?
Right.
Throw you the oop, you see what I'm saying? Because you have supported me several times. So that's how good relationships, can occur.
Now, speaking on that, just like you said, having them here, like, they always gonna tell me if I'm on some bullshit. Like, they always gonna keep it 100 with me.
Absolutely.
And like, you need that when you got like real close friends, especially ones you like want to come up with. You know what I mean? They always gotta keep it 100 with you. Like, I know for sure if I'm on some bullshit, they both gonna tell me like, yo, what you doing? You gotta go this angle. Like, keep it real with me. So
right.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. I mean, that's what you need. A lot of people really don't like that real. Yeah. We use the word love and friend real loosely. You know what I'm saying? And you need somebody to hold you accountable, especially when they truly understand who you are. So I'm pretty sure y'all have long talks, y'all share ideas and stuff like that, personal information about about yourself to, better connect with somebody. And when you have that going on, like it's a lot of shit can happen. You look at it like a LeBron, man. Outside the court, he ain't nothing without those guys that probably supporting him and allow his business to flourish or whatnot. On the court, he's doing his own thing, but then he still also needs team players. He also needs his athletic guy that keeps his body right, those types of things, a nutritionist, whatever, right? But simply said, just in the sense of camaraderie, he established that before he even got to that platform of being an NBA star. Y'all establishing this early, so this seemed like it come out the mud, come out the sandbox, so to speak.
Yeah, like most people don't know, Rich Paul and Mav Carter, the dude that he be with,
right.
Like, he really put them on, but like they wasn't on no, like, I'm just gonna feed off you type thing. They had their own mindset, which you can respect. Like, they doing their own business. He might have given them a helping hand, but they doing their own thing. They're not just trying to say, yo, I need this amount of money, or you got me.
Right.
They trying to build their own business venture, and like
the
type of people that I'm around, they on the same type of time. So it's like.
But that's it though. Like, you don't want nobody that's a dead leg. Like, and I told some guys this. I've been cutting these guys off and on, multiple different shops I've cut at in the same area, and out of the group of maybe 5 or 6, one is doing extremely well. And I told him, man, you gotta disassociate yourself with those guys. Last year, two of the guys killed a guy, stole $300 and like a 7 of some weed or something. Ridiculous. Right. But he was able to remove himself from those individuals. And I told him, like, straight up, that's what I was telling you earlier. I was like, man, you got a lady? He's like, yeah, I'm kicking with her. She just had a baby for me. Make that work. If you can focus more on that, you get away from the foolishness. And now you'll have more meaningful reason to live. Right. You see what I'm saying? So even with that, and I pointed out here, family, friends, and supporters when I'm speaking about team. Because the supporters, we already spoke about, people that come and support you. You could build business relationships out of that, depending on the angle and where they're going. Sometimes they just support you. They just regular 9-to-5ers. They just love what you're doing. Right. But you got some entrepreneurs in that audience. You see what I'm saying? So I always leave the door to build with people in that aspect. Then you're speaking about friends, and these guys are friends. Yeah. So it's like a brotherhood. Yeah. but then it's just simply family. Sometimes you got to create that. So when I saw him and I saw what he was working with, yeah, you got your bros, and I get it. Sometimes they say bros before hoes, but she not a hoe though. So you got to recognize that, build with that, make that happen, and now you got a great support system, and you got anchor for why you should do it the right way, versus something else, whatever the alternative is. You see what I'm saying? And the flip side of family, sometimes it's gonna be some family that's really not rocking with you.
Facts. That's what I was gonna hit.
But they don't pose it that way because they family. You've been seeing them your whole life at grandma's house, you know.
Yeah, like you can always tell like who your real family is.
Absolutely.
Like just even like a text or a phone call. Like if you only call me if you need something, I know like in the future I can't deal with you like that. Like we can be cordial like at family events and stuff, but I know who really riding with me in my corner. Like you know what I mean? Cause like I said, I'm always observing things. So if I feel like you down for me and you showing me that, I'm gonna show you the same type of energy.
Yeah.
So.
Say I was also gonna hit on too, like since like you coming up with your homeboys and stuff, and y'all so young, like don't be scared of growing apart. You know what I'm saying? Cause sometimes y'all life take y'all on different paths. That don't mean y'all ain't gotta be cool no more. Cause sometimes when people do that, they start beefing, bro, and it's in a relationship or in a friendship.
Right.
That don't mean that y'all just cause you know one person life goes this way, one person life goes this way. That don't mean y'all. It be love lost, you know what I'm saying? So
I agree with that.
Be able to, you know, grow up, because sometimes you outgrow friendships. Like you're not gonna be in that same area for the rest of your life.
Sometimes you grow apart just to have to build over there, and then you come back together.
Yeah. But I'm saying like just because you grow apart don't mean y'all gotta grow away. You know what I'm saying? You could still can be your partner, right? But y'all just not on no everyday basis no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk every couple months now, or you know, but there ain't no love lost. You feel me? Right. Instead of being like every, you know. And that's one thing, because I fell out with all my day one homeboys by something like that, bro. You feel me? And that's like, it's like starting over from ground one, because you can't trust nobody no more. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't put nobody in your, it ain't nothing like your day one. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like once
that
fall out with that.
Explains so much, Sterling.
Oh yeah, I got trust issues bad. Like, I don't trust.
Yeah, see, for me, I never, but I was taught early that people not forever. You see what I'm saying? So I already had understanding, like, oh yeah, we friends. Cool. But I had a friend, right? He snuck a nigga. Boom, stole on him. Like, popped him good. They came back maybe a day or so later and they jumped him, but I was like coming out of the store. And when I saw the dude in the car, the dude that he stole on didn't even get out the car. I peeped out what happened. I'm like, I'll let that be. He had an issue with me because he felt like I was supposed to intervene when he got jumped. And I'm like, no. But I was able to stand on that. But we were real cool. You know what I'm saying? Rode the bus, kicked it, you know, we played ball, all that shit.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, dude.
But
I don't Brody.
I feel what you're saying.
No.
But if you do some stupid stuff, I'm not gonna stand up for you on your stupid stuff.
You're not about to steal on a nigga. You're not about to steal on a nigga, and then like it was out of nowhere. It was like on some bet, man. I bet you won't.
I feel what you're saying.
It wasn't like no issue. Like it wasn't no issue. I had another cat that was on Bourbon Street, and he was flipping and flipping and flipping. I was like, bro, chill. But he's one of them niggas that like attention.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, fuck it. And he flipping. And you know, people see somebody flipping, they getting out the way. It's seeming like, wow, look at this. People taking their phones out and taking pictures and shit. But then as they got to the back of that point, he flipped into a baby stroller of an Indian man. And the Indian man about to like try to stab him. He had a pen. He would like going in his wife's purse trying to like, the man was like irate. This man, you walking with your kid and somebody flipped into the baby store. Nigga, you're not part of no show.
Right.
What are you doing? So I'm supposed to ride with you on that? No, I don't ride with stupidity. Don't put me in no jeopardizing situation where I'm supposed to ride with that. Now, if it's something happened where this is like legitimate, and I think a lot of kids don't have a certain amount of leadership to stand on some shit like I don't gotta do that. They be feeling like, nah, we bros and this is that. You crazy, bro. You crazy. Even if you pick me up in the car and it's hot and the police pull us over, we get in that spot. I'm about to give you the blues in this box right quick.
But yeah, but see,
we about to get you about to catch these hands. I'm at to lose, win, whatever.
I'm also the type of person.
Yeah, you feel me? So don't put me in no jeopardizing position.
But like going back to the part where you got jump, like he stole for no reason. I'm gonna stand with him on that, but after that, like,
so you gonna risk your life? They pulling up, getting ready to maybe shoot him. You gonna risk your life just because he did something stupid?
It depends. Like the love I got with him is too deep for that. Like that's like he's like my brother. Yeah. So like Now, I'm not gonna support him doing like you said. Your man just did it off the crazy. Like first of all, I wouldn't even let him do it off the crazy tip because we already know. Like
Yeah,
we
you
know
gotta
where we
check
come
that.
from. Like,
Yeah.
like he talking about doing it. I'm like, bro, relax. You're not doing it. Like you're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let that happen. But let's just say it did happen, and let's just say like so now they get caught on a rebound, and it's like I'm with him, and now like they putting his life in jeopardy. Like I'm raised different. Like that's like my brother. I can't watch that happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that he put me in a bad position, but I can't watch that happen.
It's more so with me, like, if I allow you around me, then that means, and I allow you to go somewhere with me, and, like, we there together, that means everything.
All your foolishness, I accept it. That's what you're saying?
It basically, because you there with me. So, I accept your foolishness when you came out with me. Because if somebody try you, they trying me, because we out here together, bro.
But at the same token, I'm not
You see
going to
what
put
I'm
myself
saying?
in a position.
Position,
If I
yeah.
know- If I
I ain't
know you
gonna-
on some rah-rah stuff.
Yeah, I ain't
I'm not
gonna do that with a nail
You're not
head.
even going to be my close friend,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because now, at the same time, like you said, you putting my life in danger. Now I got to worry about riding around with, like, you know what I'm saying, because of you.
Well, that was my introduction to realizing that he wasn't who he said he was. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people really opposed to be close. And I'm like, see, I'm not a fan of bullies, right?
Right.
And I grew up with, you know, fighting or whatever. So having hands is not an issue. Fighting is not an issue. So when I see somebody bully somebody, I'm like, what are you getting out of this?
Right.
Me too.
Because I don't connect with it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't.
So
I don't do that.
what you getting out of it? So something had happened where some niggas had popped it, you know, was shooting at it. And I'm like, well, you know, he's like, yeah, niggas shooting at me. They jealous or whatever. You're like, all right, well, niggas probably, nigga be clean. You be having a new whatever. Cool. But then when that happened, some stuff started getting out. And he had spent some chick, you know, we be young. He had spent some chick fake because he was like, she ain't interested. He called her a B. You know, all that. Fool.
Doing
I'm
too
like,
much.
I got
That's
sister.
reckless now.
But that's what I'm saying. But they ain't come out until after that.
Yeah.
See that.
So, but then this is the thing. Like, I was really in my mind. Like, when I saw it, this is the crazy part. I saw it. I sat there and watched it, and I guess when my presence was there, they just kind of stopped. And after it was over with, I was just like, "That's your boy that you snuck the other day." Like, yeah, that's his brother. This is that. I was like, oh, okay. I'm about to catch this bus right here. Man, you ain't helped. This is that. So I really, in my mind, I was like, well, we about to fight about this. Probably not now because they really papped you. But later we gonna fight about this. And we never did.
I mean, how close was you to him though?
Like, I mean, he's one of them cats, we play football, we kick it. We 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? We kick it. Like, it's community shit, we go to the same school, whatever. But I'm not doing nothing. And I was, this in my mind, I'm not going to do nothing that's going to jeopardize you, cuz.
But that sound more like a schoolmate than
Yeah, I was
like a
about to say,
personal
that's what I'm
home.
saying.
But I mean, that was the vibe. Like, we see each other in the neighborhood, we stay in the neighborhood. We go from our apartments we live in to school, we kicking in that school.
But see, like,
But we ain't doing nothing. Like, but see, my brother even the same way. Like, if my brother came pick me up, my brother 4 years older than me. He'd be like, Hoss, you know, I got something in the trunk. Be like, all right.
but see, I was the
You
same.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not putting you in a fucked up position. You don't gotta do that. Like, now why did you do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, even if you robbed the nigga, okay, your purpose was to rob. I gotta steal you first. But you just stealing niggas for nothing. Then when you felt some type of way, you want to talk to niggas about how I ain't helped you and this and that, but you never told. That's now I said, how you gonna handle this? Is he gonna want to scrap about it? We could do that. Is he gonna tell people exactly what happened? Because he didn't tell us what happened about a nigga shooting at him. You see what I'm saying?
Well, then he ain't trustworthy.
So he's telling everybody, man, them niggas jumped me. We just sitting there, like, man, what happened? Like, you know the nigga? He was like, nah, I don't even know why them niggas jumped.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But see, dude, this how I knew like some of the people
I
that
see what I'm dealing with. And you ain't want to fight me.
Nah, see, that's different. He's not trustworthy. He would
and that's not a good
I
thing.
can't trust a nigga like that.
Yeah,
But in that
that's not a-
situation, I get it though,
You
because
know that?
now he really put you. You don't even know what you coming up with.
But that's what I said earlier, the discernment. Even as a kid, I didn't know what I had. I was able to listen to myself and stand on it. You see what I'm saying? My dad used to tell me all the time, man, sometimes you gotta cut that music off. Sometimes you gotta just cut shit off and just see what the fuck going on. Watch what a nigga not showing you. Listen to what they not saying. And that and you got a subconscious that's really speaking. But when you put a lot of music into
That
it,
good feeling though, bro.
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I just knew I was just like, damn. Because listen, up until that point, we were just a little rah-rah kid. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We all is to a degree. But when you stuck a nigga that was like, this some geeky ass, like you say, so you gonna think I'm a geek? Like a nigga who got his book sack strapped up and like, fuck you get out of this?
I can't even hang with him.
That's lame. That's not even cool to me.
But see, look,
after
dude,
that.
like this how I knew like I was kind of like I ain't gonna say I was different, but like I knew the people that I was with was different, or I knew the people that I could be around. And just cause you do something bad over here, don't mean that you're necessarily a bad person. Cause like I grew up with a lot of robbers, bro. Like a lot of people, they just jack boys. You feel me? Like that was they trade, is robbing everything, and they never once. They used to ask me to go on licks with them, but every time I denied it, they never looked at me the same way. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know how sometimes people put that peer pressure on you, like, bro, you lame, you pussy, all that type, because you don't want to go on a lick with them or something. But they ain't never, certain people did do that to me. But, you know what I'm saying, the ones that I'm still cool with to this day, they didn't. And it's like, that's how I knew who I can be with.
What they doing now? What the guys you still cool with? They still robbing?
One of them in jail, son.
So how many of these guys was it back then?
Man, like 10.
So you had 10 robbers, and out of 10 robbers, one is locked up.
Oh, you want me to go through the?
No, I'm just saying.
Because most
and they didn't rob you, and you never went on licks.
Yeah.
You ain't had enough money.
Nah, it wasn't that. Because I had bread.
Nah.
Listen, bro.
Nah.
Listen.
You ain't had enough money. If the jack boys, you got 10 niggas that like to rob, and you ain't never going on no lick,
but listen,
and they don't hit you,
you gotta think about you gotta think about the type of load them niggas have.
I'm on your ass now.
Listen,
you ain't had no money.
Listen, nigga.
I'm slapping the glass. You ain't had no bread.
Bro, we was finna beat up the whole basketball.
I don't want to hear nothing of that. Don't segue into nothing else. You ain't had no bread because the jack niggas ain't about to rob you.
Hey, there's audience out here. You ain't got to yell.
Unless
You got to yell, Craig.
they thought he was a ticket.
Yeah.
They just fuck with me, bro.
Nah, you're right. I mean, I grew up around those guys where those guys is like, and he's like, not even just robbers. Like my dad fought dogs, so it was always niggas that was like really murder. I know who the gunslingers was. I know these guys. I talked to them. I could see them. I could see they vibe. And I used to ask them. That's try to see the validity of my dad. Like, what's up with him? And they were like, man, your dad will whoop a nigga ass. I was like, what?
My dad?
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I knew that vibe because you know when you talk to the old school people, they really tell you who you come from. Especially, you know what I'm saying? If you come into that close knit community, like, boy, your dad ain't playing no game.
They not gonna let you forget it either.
Yeah, boy, you remember your uncle? You ain't met him. He got killed when he was like 25. That nigga stabbed out 7 niggas. Like, you really kind of live by, die by.
And look, and go the other way.
Damn.
They gonna be like, boy, you ain't nothing like your uncle, cuz.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like your uncle with this.
All that tell you,
ain't
be like, yeah, bro, you ain't nothing like this. You better.
Right.
Facts.
You got to get out of here.
Facts.
And
Facts.
that's
And that's what they was telling me.
That's what I was. That's what
You
I
feel
was.
me? They was telling me, son. Like,
Why they ain't never like?
you too smart for that, bro.
Cool. You
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
You take it. Like,
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see through you. You know
Now, you right about that, though. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah, but I like conversation.
You still ain't had no bread, though. Fuck all that. Yeah, buddy, nigga. You think a nigga won't rob you, nigga?
Dude, I was a hustling young man.
I believe you. Because you got the phone pot.
Bro, dude.
I'm over you for the whole
I'm
evening.
27, bro. We talking about you when I was like 15.
No, I'm just saying, man. You got the phone pot.
He said I'm 27, like he real old, like dude.
Right.
I'm 27, dude.
I mean, I've been out of school for 10 years, bro. 12
Whoa, a decade. I'm out of school a decade.
Bro, that's a long
I'm about to go to my 10-year reunion.
Because you niggas on 20 on me, it ain't a long time for me, bro. Like 15, 10 years.
Life
long
accomplishments
time.
ago.
Yeah, I've been out of school about 20 years. I feel old as shit, though.
Yeah,
I feel old as shit.
Hey, I don't fit to.
Like for real. Like I feel old nigga getting thin and shit. I'm telling y'all, do not. It's gonna happen, bro. Enjoy your youth because you're gonna get thin. You might get a little fatter unless y'all athletes, so y'all may not. You know what I'm saying? But
Look,
kids,
I'm
telling your kids, and just you know,
took him from like, yo,
genetically,
this is oh no,
Hey,
we
he got
not.
a-
kids
Look at the
genetically,
bald
like you know what I'm
head.
saying. Don't come across no women that's gonna stress you too much. And you'll keep your headline. Your shit won't start receding and getting crazy.
Hey,
Once that start happening, bro, the chicks calling you sir.
I stay off them aging apps. No, I don't want to see none of that. Just let me get old.
You don't
Well,
want to
you
see it
do
in
look like a
advance.
well matured young nigga though. Like you do look like you look like you about 38.
Damn.
You do look like you about 38. You look like you graduated like 2000.
That's why they ain't been carding you
2002.
since you was like way.
Right,
Bro,
He was born with stress lines.
Look, I can show y'all my picture from the 6th grade, bro. I had braids and a mustache.
You got that Morgan Freeman feel.
I look like one of them 6th graders that they flunked a couple times. You know, it's supposed to be like the 8th grade, 9th grade, but they still there. And you know, they got skipped up to high school.
Yes.
I look like one of them kids.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But I was the smartest one in school. It's crazy. It's weird, you know.
Yeah.
My
He
life was so
he had the same facial hair when he was in sixth
same
grade.
thing. Like it wouldn't grow, it wouldn't connect, none of that shit.
Yeah.
On the difference, I have dreads and braids. You feel me?
He liked to mention he had. I noticed that we got company. He liked to mention he had braids. He wanted to let y'all know. Matter of fact, he gonna pass a picture around. Pass me a picture.
Man.
He like to let people know he had braids.
If it was a female, maybe, but no.
I'm just saying. He just put that out there on the airways. So he be like, that's the little engineer nigga used to have braids.
Thanks.
He used to have dread.
He one of them niggas have a picture of himself when he had braids on his shirt.
Hey, look, it was so crazy, bro. I ain't even post a picture of my haircut, bro. And I used to walk around the city, bro, and walk past people, and they ain't know who I was. And
Why
I was
you
like,
don't
"Damn,
want
what
people
up?"
to?
They
You
were
want
like,
people
bro,
to know?
who is you? I'm Sterling, cuz damn, where your hair? Like, yeah, like they didn't know who I was, bro.
You miss it, don't you?
Like, yeah, quit, you know. He want me to keep going down memory lane.
Yeah, he miss it. He missed the women braiding his hair listening to
Man,
Mario.
you ain't got no more thoughts on your brain, dude.
He miss it. I be wishing
It was a
you.
tell, bro. Y'all got me sad, bro. Change the subject.
Right,
Bro.
man.
Damn, man.
He missed the days of getting his scalp greased.
I ain't gonna lie, I miss listening to Waka Flocka when I had my dreads, bro.
And he like to shake his
Bro,
head. And all
that's
that.
when All This Do It came out. Boy, my hair had just dropped. Boy, I used to be in the club.
Back in the day when he had dreads, he ain't got dreads anymore. What's the days to see him with your dreads?
Let's mute Tony's mic. You cannot play with the engineer like this.
That's hilarious.
Like, I'm just gonna let it ride. We gonna start muting stuff over here. Y'all wanna be petty.
She had a whole little theme song for it. I wasn't ready for that one.
No, you ain't had to do me like that, man.
I wasn't ready for that one.
Y'all
But listen,
down.
check this out. Zabril, can you let people know where they could reach you once again?
Yeah, so Locked in the Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, Locked in the Podcast as well. And then you can follow me on Twitter at LockedIn2_.
All right. Y'all want to shout out IG right quick?
Shout out to IG, bro.
He said this for my man.
He said it's for my man.
Man, hey, keep them around.
Nah, I got
Cause they ain't gonna
shout out,
clout chase off your cuz.
Nah, my man right here, rap right here, you know. He become an artist.
Okay. What's his name?
Weezy 10 times. 10X. So y'all
Weezy
make sure
10X?
everybody that's
Okay.
listening to this,
We-
make sure
You know what?
follow.
He gonna play his
You know
music
what?
again. We gonna
Look,
play his song
listen.
next week. He gonna
Yeah.
send it in.
I really would like to know where the rap names come from. Where'd you get yours from?
All right, listen. So
All right, so check it.
I used to be my man's used to call me Don Weezy, right? Like I don't know where they got it from, but I didn't want it that close to I didn't want my rap name to be that close to my name, so I was like.
So what's your name?
Danye.
Danye.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't want it to be that close to my name.
He got one of them names like he had a single mother. Danye. That sound like it sound like a dad ain't had no saying that. All right, man, just fucking roll with it.
No filter, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like any of them Wanye's or Danielle, you know what I'm saying? Anything with Quans.
Man, I
That's normally single mama names.
Sterling, nigga.
Wait, now you look like your mom probably had you and she was already 56. Like, cause you came out with an old face and an old
I
name.
came out wrinkled or something.
That nigga came out looking like you a well-seasoned baby. This is a well-seasoned baby right here. You see this baby?
He been on my neck all show, bro.
No, I'm just saying, Sterling is normally not a name that's probably like after 79. Normally after 79, you don't get Sterling.
Well.
It is what it is.
You hear me?
It is what it is.
It's cool. That nigga Miles was
gotta
old as
deal
shit.
with it. Look, everybody got cards.
That nigga Miles was old as shit. How old was your Miles when you had you?
24, bro.
Your mom was young?
Yeah.
But your dad was old. See, yeah, old
My
sperm.
dad
That's
was
old
23,
sperm
bro.
producing that right there.
My dad was 23.
Your parents
bro.
were stressed out.
They was 23, bro. Yeah.
Oh
Young
my God.
How the hell you had your own grandchild?
They feel like get into society because that fucked up.
Everybody tuning in. Make sure if y'all are enjoying this
his parents
night.
had a grandchild, a grand.
If y'all are enjoying the show tonight, make sure y'all tap into Tuesday, 9 p.m. Miami Lounge. Duke will be there hosting the show with a gang of other comedians coming out. Twerk contest, $100 cash prize.
It's real.
Pull up, 420 friendly. Have a great time. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all for having me.
Absolutely.
Did y'all enjoy it, man?
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah,
show.
we thankful for that. Y'all
honestly, this was my best interview I had.
Really?
Yeah, I had a couple interviews. This was the best one.
Man, we try to have a good time. Try to keep it light. What we do have a good habit of doing is being able to feel out our guests and kind of giving them a tailor-made experience. You know, I have like my set questions, but you know, once I see the vibe is a certain way, we can just kick back, man, and just vibe off each other. But I do thank y'all guys for coming on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For real, man, and keep up the great work.
Yeah, thank you.
All listeners, thank you for tuning in. What you want to say,
I'm
Sam?
going to say one thing about all the interviews that come up and that we do. We always end up getting a little bit deeper than just the products. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole goal. We're bringing light to the
know,
unseen culture, and in that, we're bringing life to the person.
meaning,
People
you
like
know.
to know who they're buying for. They like to feel like they know you, and that makes people dive in a little bit. We could easily promote, oh, this person sells shea butter on the corner of 15th and 47th or whatever. But once they get to know a person, it's like, okay, I know them, I feel them, I connect with them, I want to, support them in whatever avenue, and that's the whole goal. So everyone go check out his podcast, Locked In Podcast. Today, tomorrow, and always stay living in today's time because
we lit! All right, let's take some pictures and we...
Yeah. It's lit, it's lit. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, it's lit, it's lit, it's lit. And like it ain't lit. L.I.T.T, L.I.T.T. And like it ain't lit. Yeah, it's lit, it's lit, it's lit, it's lit. And like it ain't lit. L.I.T.T, L.I.T.T. And like it ain't lit. Yeah, we lit, 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 yeah, we lit. It's lit. Cut the radio up, grab the phone when the live on. This the latest station in the nation, get your mind blown. Monday from 9/11, causing hectic 9/11. You ain't heard about from word of mouth. Come here, let me tell you. Got Tony on the mic, good celebrity at ATL, and we got Duke plus my dog Omar as well. It's a lituation every time you cut the station on. It's the Lit Network here, but we taking off.